Beautiful, wonderful people. Here we go. Here we are. We're back. And how very happy I am to be back with you again once this evening. Got a big special thank you and hello to the most lovely, the most wonderful Phoebes Watt for popping in and saying hi. She has some family things to attend to, so will hopefully be joining us later on. But Jimmy Big Ears is here. Great to see you, mate. Thank you so much for coming in. Anki Bear is here. Great to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. And look who else is here. It's just a man. It's just a legend. Gang, gang. It's a succulent Jogsy. And he has come bringing a raid of legends, as he does often. And I really don't deserve you, bro. Such a big thank you to you. Thank you so much for raiding. Your timing's exemplary. Jogsy, how you doing? How's your stream? How's it going? What do we think of the new mask? As you all know, I switch it up every stream. Every time I stream a new game, should I say. Oi, 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 oi. Calvin grabs the phone like, oi, 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 oi. What you know about the streets, Jogsy? You into them? Yes, Jimmy. How are you, mate? How are you? How are things? How's your week been? How's everything going? Anki, same question to you. Also, to answer your questions, yes, I am familiar with Hulse Planet Suite and the brilliant stellar bit of music that is. I mean, that's basically it's what influenced film music. It's that suite of music. It's very, very cool indeed. I'm a particularly big fan of Saturn from the suite. But yes, Jimmy, how are you doing? How's life? How's everything going? Don't know how long I'll be here, but I'll try and stay as long as I can. Jimmy, I appreciate that. And whether you're here for a long time or a little time, just so grateful that you popped in. It's really nice to see you. Was trying PUBG. I think I know what that stands for. Something Battleground? Something like that, I think. PU Planet something Battleground. No clue. I thought might as well. Well, let me know how you get on with it, Jimmy. I would love to know. And then Jogsy comes through with a bunch of legends. I introduced Jogsy to Mars and Jupiter. Very cool, Lanky. Those are great suites for sure. Nice new colours. Oh, I'm glad you dig them. Phoebes Watt, I love you too, baby. I'm glad you dig the new mask, and I hope you dig it as much as I dig you, which is a huge amount. And a Phoebes t-shirt, you know, repping hard. You know how I do. Have a nice time. See you when I can. And thanks so much for popping in, Phoebes. You're the best. Jogsy, I've seen your new emotes. The bums and the thighs. I appreciate them greatly. I want you to know. I really, really do. My heart to my soul. Well, I hope that hits you in the feels, Jogsy, because that's what Phoebes does to me. Anyway, lovely people. So I'm attempting to stream a game from start to finish this stream. So instead of doing my usual like half hour to an hour ramble at the beginning of each stream, we've heard a bit of Yesterling. We've heard a song of mine. That was Space Trap off the Mar album, which is this one. I think we should dive right into the game, really. Just, you know, get it started nice and soon. Because yeah, I think I could maybe do this game in about 3.5 hours, if I really focus. So I'm really grateful for everybody being here and hanging out and coming to catch the stream and coming to say hi. Jogsy, I'm so grateful for the raid. I want to eat your mask. It looks like candy. Well, if you got close enough, Jogsy, maybe I'd give you a cheeky. I don't know why I'd give you a cheeky one off, but yeah, I quite dig this one. I really liked the last one that I used for Resident Evil Revelations, but it's nice to switch it up every time I do a new game. So if I manage to finish this game all in one stream, then there'll be a new mask next stream. How exciting is that? Something very cool I remember commenting on when I tried this game first is just how great it is that it sort of is like culturally sensitive with this message. It's just very cool, like the sort of thing that I just want to see more of generally in any walk of life, really. Click to continue. Let's move on. Play game. This was my game before, but let's do a new one. And let's still call myself Yesterling name taken. How's about... What if I spell it with a capital? Yeah, there you go. So we're diving right in, gang. Here we are at the desk.
I should describe myself.
Phoebe sends her regards. Yeah, I know she does. Just so everybody knows, Phoebes is very sorry that she can't be here.
I'm a sensitive voodoo man.
She has some family things to do, but everyone that came in with the raid for Jogsy, Jimmy, Anki, everyone that's here, Jogsy yourself, she says hellos.
Why did I let my brother talk me into moving here?
It's a good question. Do you know what I could do actually? Just very cheekily, I could just move this up just a little bit. Just to keep it out the way of the subtitles, I think would be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, it'll be in the way of something at some point, as just depicted. Right, so here we go. First thing that happens in the game: title catches fire.
Poke around for something to help me put this fire out.
Now, the way to sort this out is you've got to find your secret stash. So you check out this mask.
A voodoo demigod.
And behind this mask
and arbiter between humanity and the spirit realm
is a little cheeky button. So I just need to remember the.
It's a mask representing Papa Legra.
The controls. Because I need to sort of regard this mask, as it were.
It's a mask representing.
Yeah. So how do I do that? I've totally forgotten. I need to remind myself of the controls of this game first and foremost. Jimmy Big Ears, yeah, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, that's the one. Apparently I've heard it's decent, so I thought I'd give it a try. Yeah, well, it's always great to try new games. I think it's a bit vibe. Phoebes and I have been looking at games that we really enjoy sort of playing together. Sort of co-op vibe. Or maybe it was this one down here.
Mask representing Baron
one of these masks has a button behind it.
He's the lord of the underworld. I like to keep him close. There's a hidden switch behind the mask.
Alright, that's the one. So press that, revealing the hidden bar. Back there, we can grab something. And then we can use that by clicking on this. Right, use, single tap. Put that on the burning text. And away we go. Jogsy's laughing at something. That's what I thought with Far Cry. Yeah, good vibe. I'm quite vibing with Far Cry 5. Phoebes and I have been playing it a little bit. Telephone's ringing, so let's check that out. Also, a good little hint in this game is if you double click something, you'll go there quickly.
Yes,
and I think spacebar skips through the text. It's a good vibe.
No, I don't detect voodoo. I practice voodoo and use hoodoo to detect.
There you go.
No problem. Take care.
Well, let's head outside, shall we? Oh, except there's a knock at the door. Big vibes. Who's there?
If you're from the fire brigade, you're a little late.
Are you voodoo detective?
So Jogsy, how are you doing, by the way? How was your weekend and how's your day been? Tell me about your stream. I'd love to know.
What's this about, Miss?
Danky, I thought I could do Far Cry New Dawn in 3 hours. Got close but not quite. That's pretty impressive. I've never actually attempted a game before, start to finish on stream. So we'll see how that goes.
Do voodoo. You do voodoo, don't you?
But I've been playing this game off stream just so I know what to do with everything. I just hope I remember it all. It's been a few weeks. But for anybody who didn't know, this game, the developers of them actually got in touch with me, which is very cool.
Now, suppose you tell me
just to say we'd seen you playing some Monkey Island games. We thought you might enjoy our Voodoo Detective games. So if we send you a key, would you download it and try it on stream? And I did, and I had a really good time doing so. So I thought I'd do a stream trying to play it from start to finish. And just chat about it, maybe a bit tutorial-y. I don't know, I quite enjoyed it. I think it's a nice game. And I was really appreciated a developer getting in touch and just being like, would you fancy trying this? I thought it was really cool of them to do.
Find out who I am?
Jogsy, I played AC Black Flag. We pirating out here. I'm not familiar
I
with that
mean,
game,
I've
but
lost
pirate
my memory.
games sound like good fun.
You may not understand.
Especially if you were
but it's
singing
rather
sea
precious to
shanties,
me that
Jogsy.
I'd
I'll have to hear one of those next time I buy a stream of yours. Right, so we're talking to her. Let's find out what she remembers.
You lost your memory, huh? Did you check the couch cushions?
So the situation
this
is
some
she's
kind of
woken
joke
up
to you?
and doesn't remember anything.
Take it easy, lady. You
But
haven't given me much to
she's
work
about
with.
to tell us the only thing she does remember.
Is there anything you do remember?
What are you doing?
Just a little examination.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to stuff
Doesn't matter
out.
what I believe. You go on with your story.
Well, the very first thing I remember was standing at a crossroads. I'm not sure where, but it felt somehow both familiar and foreign at the same time. Like the memory of a dream. There was an old man there. He spoke to me.
I believe this belongs to you.
So this is the only thing that she
I
remembers. She
was
woke up and
confused.
this was her
I
dream.
couldn't remember ever having seen the pendant before. In fact, I couldn't remember anything. He seemed to understand.
Don't worry, child. A little sleep and you'll be back to your old self again.
My head started to swim and I blacked out. When I woke, I was lying in a bed I didn't recognize, in a life I didn't recognize. Around my neck was the pendant from my dream, and in my hand, your business card.
Interesting.
I never
Isn't
printed
it?
any business cards. You mind if I take a look?
So we don't even have business cards. Good vibes.
Well, that's not normal.
Okay. Why not see a doctor?
Why not see a doctor?
And whilst we're doing that,
Come
I'm
to
just
me.
going to...
Believe me,
Make
I've
this a
seen
bit
all the
higher,
best
I think.
doctors money can buy.
It's because some faces appear
Popular
down there.
opinion is that it's stress.
Well, I'm not one to knock
See how
other
we do
guys'
up there.
merchandise. But you could have saved some time coming here first.
What have you found out?
So you don't have any idea who you
I've
might
also
be.
actually just remembered that I can't do that because that's where
I've
my
learned,
alerts are.
Or at least I've been told, that my name is Mary Fontoul. My husband, Victor Fontoul, is the president of Island Ventures. We live in a mansion outside of town with our butler, Benny. We've been married for 10 years.
But this
and
should be
we're
good
very happy
because
together.
And you don't believe a word of it.
it'll stay out of the way
I
of
may
the...
have lost my memory detective,
of the
but I
text,
haven't lost
which
my
is good.
intuition. This woman I'm supposed to be, Mary Fontoul, it's not me.
And what if you're wrong?
Then you'll have made a bit of money, and I'll walk away a confused rich woman.
Right, let's ask about the pendant.
Said the old man gave you a pendant.
So she doesn't think she's married to this geezer, is what's going on,
Yes,
basically.
here. If it helps the investigation, please keep it.
The investigation. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Good point, we haven't actually been
I
hired
still
yet.
need more information before I get to
Jogsy will be lurking, gotta talk to some ladies on Tinder. Well, good luck,
Let's say I am
my man.
interested. Do you remember how
Hope
to
that
use your
goes
checkbook?
well. Would love to know how it goes, let me know.
I can offer you a $200 advance and another $200 on completion plus expenses.
Jimmy, big ears, need to try Back Flag again.
you help me?
Odyssey is my
Or do I
favourite.
need to find someone else?
Meeting my boy Poseidon. Let's take the case, why not?
Alright.
Poseidon is one of the cooler
That kind
gods,
of
I reckon.
cabbage.
Like
I
God of
didn't
the Sea,
investigate most
ferocious. Big vibes.
Consider me hired.
Anki, oh my
Thank
god,
you,
like the
Detective.
longest
I
John
don't
Sea of
mind telling
Thieves
you, that
stream.
comes as a relief.
Oh,
to
Sea
me.
of Thieves looks like a really
Here's the
fun
money.
game. Maybe she needs a nap.
I have a
So she's
good
like
feeling
inhabiting a
about
body that ain't hers. Quite possibly, and I could also relate to that. A lot of us generally
you better
need a
keep
nap
that
kind of
shirt
all the time,
buttoned,
really, don't
Detective.
we?
I wouldn't want your big old heart falling out.
I'll be careful, Voodoo Doll. How can I get in touch if I need to talk with you about the case?
Now, this is
If
important.
you need me, I'm staying at the Chic Shell Hotel.
Okay. So
Please
if
come
we need to
see
go
me
and
if you
see
need
her, she's
anything.
at the hotel. Right. Big vibes.
Oh, and detective,
Yep.
Yes?
Don't call me Voodoo Dollface.
don't call me Voodoo Doll Face.
Called it.
What a knockout. A dame like that could give a zombie a heart attack. I better mail my personal ad and then go get my book of voodoo back from Billy.
Alright. So let's go and find Billy
Just grab
first,
my coat before I go.
who's got a book of voodoo, which will be very important during this game. He works in this bar here. And Billy is this geezer playing the piano. So what's up, mate?
No use trying to talk to Billy while he's in one of his piano trances. There's got to be a way to snap him out of it.
Well, first off, there's this bucket of water.
Never know when you might need a bucket of water.
So, let's see if we can give him a little splashy splash.
Rise and shine. I guess he's still out of it.
Nothing. Well, what else? Well, there's this chair.
I bet I could find a use for this.
Now, we don't condone violence here in the Yesterverse, but maybe we should give him a big old whack with this here
me more than
chair.
it hurts you, Billy.
See if that snaps him out of it. Nope. Still no
Still
luck.
nothing.
What about this here metal gauntlet?
That's odd. Looks like a metal gauntlet. The sort of medieval knight might wear. Could come in handy, if you'll excuse the pun.
I will not excuse the pun. That was terrible. Maybe we give him an old little a tap with this.
What did the 5 metal fingers say to the face? Hey, something fell out of the gauntlet.
Ooh, a
It's
harmonica
an
was in the
harmonica.
gauntlet.
Like the one I used to play with Billy when we were kids. You held on to this for me? After all
sweet.
these years.
Well, let's see if we can snap him out with a bit of the old reminiscence, shall we? Sad Berserkers here, my man, my geezer, you legend. How the devil are you? How are things? Thanks so much for coming by the stream this evening. It is so very great to see you. We're just about to bring this here piano geezer out of the trance with the memories of our childhoods. Use single tap, combine, examine. Use it on myself, I guess.
I need to start speaking his language.
Little cheeky duetting, love that. There you go, his eyes are open. Yeah? Got you back?
Just like old times.
There you
Hearing
are.
that harmonica always brings me back. What's new, Voodoo?
Well, let's ask about the Book of Voodoo first, because I think that's it on the end
You
of the
mind if I
piano.
borrow Grammy's book?
Help yourself. But I'm surprised you need it. Must be a real tough case.
This old book comes in handy more often than you think.
Why don't we ask about the case?
I've got a new case. Mind if I...
Maybe he'll know
Go
something
right
about it.
ahead.
Let's ask about
Have
Mary.
you ever heard the name Mary Fontoul?
Has my baby brother got eyes for some?
It has to do with the case.
Sure, Voodoo. Wait, Fontoul?
That's the one.
Yeah, Mary Fontoul.
I know a Victor Fontoul. Maybe she's related to him.
Pretty unique surname, I'd
She's
say.
his wife.
Going after a married woman, eh? Oh, I'm just messing with you.
Not me,
Sorry,
not Voodoo
I never
Detective. What about the pendant? You might
Have you ever
recognize
seen
it.
this pendant?
Sorry, I don't go in for any jewelry foolery. Ricky knows more about that sort of thing. You could ask him for a hot tip while you sip.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
That's
Ricky
enough
is the
shop talk for now.
bartender, by the way. Alright, peace out, y'all.
See you around, Billy.
Come back again soon.
Alright, so let's go have a chat to Ricky.
Well,
Anki
if it
Bear.
isn't Luganese
Um,
news detective.
Figured it out
What
and
can
it
I do for
seems
you,
like
Ricky?
it's a pain, not gonna lie, regarding YouTube chat. So for anybody here who doesn't know, I'm trying to find, I stream to both YouTube and to Twitch, and I'm trying to find a way to combine both chats into the chat box over there. The way that you found out, Anki, does it involve a restream? Because Shui showed me a thing that was this thing called restream where you can do it, but it does look like a massive like long. Looks like there's lots to do about it. First off, let's ask if we can have that mortar and
Any
pestle.
chance I could borrow your mortar and pestle?
The tools of my trade? Would I ask you for your gree-gree or whatever it is voodoo detectives use to voodoo detect? Well, I guess
Guess
we
I can
could
make a trade.
What do you have?
I'm running dangerously low on mint leaf. I need it for all the goofy drinks those tourists guzzle down. If you can get me more mint, the mortar and pestle are all yours.
Very important. Alright, well, why don't we ask him about the
I'm working
pendant
in
as
the
well.
case.
Also,
Mind if I
Satan, hello, welcome in. Great to see
Go
you
right
this
ahead,
evening.
Mr. Detective.
Thank you so very much for coming to join us today. How's everything going? How's your week? How's your weekend? So Billy was saying that Ricky might know a thing or two
Have you
about
seen this pendant
jewelry.
before?
So let's check this out.
Vintage. Not really my style, but nice piece. Could be an heirloom. Sorry, I've never seen it before.
Hasn't seen it before. Mary
What can you
Fontoul?
tell me about?
Fontoul. I only know of Victor Fontoul. He owns Island Ventures.
Right. Okay, well that's enough then.
Thanks for the info, Rick.
No problemo.
So,
I've got a split. See you around, Rick.
that's all we really need to know from him. But he'll give us some mint. If we get him some mint, he'll give us a mortar and pestle. Anki Bear, no, just taking a chat source from YouTube Studio and put it in OBS as a chat overlay, but URL would change every stream. That is annoying. See, I feel like there must just be a much easier way of doing this. But we just don't have it yet. You know, I'm still checking, but Anki, I do really appreciate you looking into it for me, mate. That's very cool of you. Also, Sad Berserker said, doing magnificent today. Very glad to hear it, my man. How's mine been, dear friend? Well, I spent today and yesterday with the absolutely wonderful Phoebes Watt, who, by the way, says hello to everybody here. Satan, Phoebes says hello. Berserker, Anki, Jogsy, Jimmy, Phoebes says hello and sends her best. She really wishes she could be here, but she's got some family stuff to do. Also, same to you, Maisie. Thanks for coming in. Great to see you.
Good day, sir. How can
Phoebe
I-
says hi. Let's
name is
let's
Voodoo
give her a
Detective.
little shout out,
I'm a
shall
voodoo
we?
private investigator.
Voodoo, you say?
Get some of our
What,
emotes
may I
going.
ask, brings you
Representing on the t-shirt, of course.
Actually, I'm looking for a Mr. Fontoul. Victor Fontoul. That you?
here? Oh, no. This
Benny,
is
he's
the
the
Fontoul
butler.
residence, but I'm afraid Mr. Fontoul is in a meeting at the
So
moment.
Victor Von Tool lives here
Perhaps
and
you could
is
come
here.
back another time.
But I can't really come back another time.
That's all right. I don't mind waiting inside.
You gonna let me in? Okay, not bad.
Mr. Fontoul should be finished presently.
So, this is where Victor's having the meeting. But let's go have a little cheeky look in this here room, shall we? 'Tis the bedroom of the butler. Let's raid his desk, shall we? What have we got here?
Tear stains have blotted out some of the words. Benny, you have to stop. I don't know what he would do if he found.
Maze and Satan.
Besides,
I'm doing
I
really
can't
great,
just
thank
forget
you.
The way you treated me.
Spent today and
I don't know
yesterday
what
with
you're good at.
Phoebes, and that's always such a
You're
dream.
scaring me.
So I'm feeling
I'd like
great
to
right
remain
now. Thank you
friends,
so
but
much.
You have to stop.
Also, very happy to be streaming this evening.
Sincerely, I wonder if Mary wrote this.
I'm trying to do this entire game in one stream. We'll see how I get on. But Maze, how are you getting on? How's it being back at home? So, let's go and see what Benny has to say about that letter we found.
I got this letter here addressed to you.
Where did you get that? Have you been in my room?
Have indeed, bro.
This looks awfully bad, Benny boy. A letter from someone who doesn't appreciate your attentions. Enough sherry to float the Royal Navy, and Mary Fontoul wakes up without her memory.
Ooh.
Care to explain?
Obviously, the butler will know Mary
You have been
Fontoul.
in my room. Mr. Detective, I resent what you're insinuating. I have nothing but respect and admiration for Mary Fontoul. She's my dear friend, and one of the few people to show interest in my opera. I will speak
Good
no
luck with that,
more on
mate.
the matter.
Okay, well, who do we think that letter was from then? Let's go check that out. Path to Main Street. Anki Bear coding a chatbot, maybe. Something like that could work. Yeah, I know there's a few people in both this community and other communities that I know that know a thing or two about chatbots, so maybe I could ask them. But that's a good suggestion, Anki. Thank you very much for that.
What's the story with Benny the butler?
Oh, that old
Yeah,
so-and-so?
Satan, I'm glad to
Yeah, I
hear that
used
you're
to mix
doing
in
well.
with him.
Great to have you
It
here.
was nice to have a little zest
As
for a
always.
while, but the twist is he thought it was going to be something more. Things got muddled, and I had to get tough.
So the letters from
Our
Ricky
relationship ended up on the rocks.
to Benny.
He was pretty shaken up. Still, I hope he's doing all right.
I found this letter in Benny's room. Lots of tears on it. Is it from you?
Tears. Oh dear,
Aw.
that poor boy. Listen, VD, can you do me a favor? Can
Sure.
you give this to him?
Sure.
I don't like how we left things.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
info, Ricky.
Don't need to know anything else, but let's go and give that letter to Benny. See what he's saying. Back to the Fontoul estate. Here we are. So, see what Benny has to say about this. I hope the letter's nice.
I spoke with Ricky. He asked me to give you this letter.
Oh, Ricky.
Aw.
Thank you, Detective. If there's anything I can do to...
Well, how's about letting me into the greenhouse out front, where I reckon you might grow some mint?
Mr. Fontoul.
Uh,
Mr. Fontoul.
wait, maybe I have to go and try the door before I can ask about it.
Greenhouse is locked.
I need to find a key. Guess who has one of those? The butler to the residence. So can we ask him about it, please?
Mr. Foss.
No, apparently not.
Listen, you old pit viper. I've stuck my...
All right. Calm yourself.
Okay,
boy.
looks like the
No need to
meeting's
get
done.
Excited.
Well, if I'm excited, it's your fault. Quid pro quo, Victor, you slippery worm. I don't like all this cloak and dagger nonsense.
Just a little professional discretion, Gordon. We don't want anyone stealing our recipes, do we?
Discretion? I don't care a fig for your discretion.
He's unhappy.
Be at ease, my friend. I'll explain it all at the shareholders' meeting. For now, please trust that things are progressing on schedule.
I don't like being left in the dark, Victor. I don't like it at all. You'd better have some answers next time we meet.
So I wonder what's happened between those two.
Sir, a voodoo detective is here to see you.
A detective?
Voodoo detective, Mr. Fontoul. I was hoping we could talk.
Alright, see how this
I
goes.
see. Well, why don't you join me in my office?
Alright. Go have a quick chat to him. It's about his wife, of course. That this whole case is about.
I do apologize, especially when you require funding.
What was that argument about?
Well, Island Ventures' subsidiary, Island Kitchen, I'm holding the cards pretty close to my chest to avoid any leaks. Gordon doesn't like that. But surely that has nothing to do with why you've come to see me. Unless you, too,
Maybe.
wish to inquire about the particulars of our new secret recipes?
I'm here on behalf of my client, your wife.
There we go.
Mary? My God, I've been worried sick. Is she all right?
So I think she's been missing for a little
She's been
bit.
acting like a completely different person.
Yeah. Right, let's ask about Mary.
I've got some questions.
Please.
Ooh. Who'd hurt
Do
Mary?
you know of anyone?
Heavens, no. Everyone loves Mary. A mind would have to be truly unhinged to harm a sweet.
What about the pendant? Maybe he recognises
Mary
it?
was given this pendant around the time she lost her memory.
Why, yes. She brought it to me shortly after her memory trouble began. We never
Interesting.
were able to find out where it came from. Do you think it has anything to do with her amnesia?
Quite possibly, my man.
I don't know.
Gunkle Gamer, you ledge. Good evening, welcome in. Great to see you. Also, there's something about Mary. I recognise that. Was that a film? maybe. But how are you doing? How's life, mate? How's it going? Phoebe says hi, by the way. She can't be here right now. But if she was here, she'd do that. But yeah, how are you doing, Gunkle? Great to see you this evening. Alright, that's enough about Mary,
That's
I
enough
reckon.
about you.
Greenhouse access
You
is
let me
something
into
I'm
the
interested in.
My butler, Benny, you'll have to ask him about it, though he has become a bit more particular about...
Alright, sure. Well, we shall ask him about that.
Do you mind if I ask?
Go right ahead.
Enemies is a good one.
Do you know of anyone who might want to do you harm? Someone who might go after your wife to get to you?
In business, one has many competitors.
I'm sure they do,
And of
Victor.
course, if you're successful. But business is about optimizing profit, detective. And there is no profit in harming a man's wife.
That is true. Well, I think that's all we need to know.
That's enough about.
Alright,
That's all for now.
see you, geezer.
Godspeed.
Don't think there's anything in here we can pick up. So let's go ask about access to the greenhouse, shall we?
Well,
Hello.
What can I do for you? Greenhouse access, please.
Well, not here. Take.
Good stuff.
thanks, Ben.
So, what we can do is we can now use this key to get in here, where I bet they grow some mint.
Thanks for the key, Benny.
Maybe there's something else we might be able to pick up as well. Anki Bear, after looking into it, it seems like either restream or coding something. Yeah, I think that's the one. It's just so surprising. That just seems like such a simple thing to do. Channel multiple chats into one chat box. You know, why does no one just do that naturally? Right.
You can never have too many lemons.
Okay, well I guess we'll grab a lemon.
I need to find out who gave.
Fruits and vegetables. Mint? Mint here? Mint is what we're after, isn't it? Check out the
Top
plants.
two shelves hold all sorts of flour. The bottom shelf and
Mint.
Looks like
There
I'll
you
be
go.
getting that mortar and pestle after all.
Good stuff. Although I do wish you'd pronounce it correctly. Mortar and pestle. You don't say the T. That's nuts. Garvali, my man. Great to see you in here. How are you doing, mate? How's things? Been really enjoying catching streams of yours recently, Garv. That's a great vibe. So let's go give this mint to Ricky. Get ourselves that mortar and pestle. Yeah, been really enjoying your streams, Garv. You're really good at Fortnite. Very impressive, I
I've
must
got
say.
your mint right here.
Wow, you found some. Thanks, VD. I was about to run out. You have
No
yourself
worries.
a trade.
Good stuff. Got the mortar and pestle. Because now if we have a look in this book, let's see. Now we don't need a love hex. Don't need explosive hot sauce or a possession. Onahona is what we need. So if we find these ingredients, we've already got lemon. Lodestone, not sure what that is. Oh, it's a magnet. Okay, cool. Grind up the ingredients with a mortar and pestle, which we have now. So what we need to do is do this spell and apply it to the pendant we've got, and it will show us where we're supposed to be going. So first off, let's go find us a magnet somewhere. It said that you can find them in lots of household appliances. So let's go check our office, shall we? Gunkle, it is a film. Used to be funny, not so much anymore. I'm doing great. Hello, Phoebes. I'm sure Phoebes will be in here soon. Just doing some family stuff, but I hope she can join us this evening. Really glad to hear that you're doing great, Gunkle. And maybe I'll check that film out at some point. When you say it's not anymore, do you mean it's just outdated? There's a lot of films I'm finding that, you know, are like legendarily funny, but they're a bit old and a bit old-fashioned. And I tend to not really dig them that much. Anyway, radios have speakers in them. This is an old radio,
may be
so it
old,
has a speaker in it.
but the speaker's got a powerful
And speakers
magnet.
have a magnet up in there.
When I listen, so do the neighbors.
Um,
I bet I could get that magnet out if I could find something to jimmy this thing open with.
we need to jimmy something. So, let's go see what the shop is saying. Maybe they sell something that you can jimmy things with. For example, a screwdriver.
It's a souvenir. I went to Zawak.
Funny and functional.
Let's buy this.
I'll take it.
We've got
Thanks for
bare
shopping at London
cash
Trader.
up in
All your
here.
trades come
No one cares, mate. Because we got given a bunch of money by Mary to take the case. And now we can use this screwdriver to open up this here radio. Double clicks make him go fast. Big vibe. So there you are.
The magnet came right out.
Okay, good stuff. So we've got the magnet. Now we need a black candle. Now, are there candles here? Yeah. Now, it's not a black candle, though, is it? So we need to find a way to make it black. Oh, Phoebes, well, thank you so much for popping in and saying hello. I hope everything's going well where you are. Lovely. We're having a lovely time here, aren't we, gang? Just working our way through the game. Oh! Let's get some emotes going. There they are. Gov, by the way, thank you so much for those awesome emotes. Really appreciating those. Well, let's go see what's going on here in this bank, shall we? Now, there's a bottle of ink here. And let's have a look
It's
at
a
it.
bottle of black ink.
I'm sorry, sir, but if you take that ink...
Well, we can't have that.
Yeah. So we shouldn't take the ink, but perhaps could I use the ink to make this candle black?
I see a white candle on it.
Yes, we can. Absolutely stellar. So now, shall we have a look at how to do this here spell? First up, Garv Elite. Really great to have you here. What is up to me? I am doing really great, thank you, Garv. I spent a lovely couple of days with my very, very awesome girlfriend and had a lovely time. Thank you so much for asking. What have you been up to, Garv? How's your weekend been, mate? Let's see how we do this this here puzzle now. So we've got the black candle, we've got the magnet, we've got lemon zest. Grind up the ingredients in a mortar and pestle. Apply the resulting paste to the lost item. Easily done. So let's go into our inventory. Here's a mortar and pestle.
Zesty.
To combine, we drag and drop.
Here's my lemon zest.
Whack the magnet up in there.
I think this qualifies as lodestone.
Sure does. Also,
This
black candle.
should work.
And now,
I think that's it. The owner-honer mixture is ready to use.
what we do is apply this to the pendants.
Looks like the spell worked. I
Brilliant.
can feel the pendant pulling me somewhere.
Ah, and see this, it appears, it tells us the direction the pendant wants us to go in. Great stuff. Stellar voodooing. Yesty, so this way. Ooh, it's pointing us up to the graveyard. Very cool. Anki Bear, I thought that A, affiliated people can't. B, it probably wouldn't be in Twitch YouTube's best interest, I guess. I mean, I suppose, but it's still just like, why wouldn't people do it? Just, you know, it just makes sense. Also, if there was a you know, like Stream Elements or Streamlabs or whatever, if one of them was just like, you can combine chats here, I think I would just use that one and choose it over the other. It's for making my life easier. But Anki Bear, I do again really appreciate the help with it. It's very, very cool of you. Okay, so the pendant is pointing up here.
The pendant is pointing at this old mausoleum. Plaque says Lamoon family.
Interesting.
It's locked. They're fresh. Someone must have
Footprints
been here
leading
recently.
inside. Okay. Well, should we go talk to Eartha here? Looks like she works here.
Let's see. 6 foot. What is it that you want?
The name's Voodoo Detective.
My name is Eartha. I am the mistress of these hallowed grounds.
Come through, Eartha. Let's ask about this mausoleum here.
Can you let me into the Lamoon mausoleum?
I am a grave digger, not a crypt keeper.
Well, who's got it then?
Try Gordon Crumsford.
Ooh.
He owns the cemetery.
That was the
I
rich
merely
guy who
fill
was
it with
arguing
corpses.
with Victor Von Tool, by the way. So let's ask about the footprints.
I
See if she saw
footprint.
anything.
Have you seen it?
Perhaps I did. Perhaps I didn't. My mind.
Off money?
Would a couple of greenbacks help dig up your memory?
What do you want?
All right, Eartha.
Very little interests me beyond tending to the dearly departed, but I have bring one to me, and it may resurrect my memory.
So, she wants a new spade.
Folks always.
So, next thing we do, let's go back to the shop and see if they sell spades. Never know. Garvalit, good thanks, how's our champ? Controller's buggy these days, Fortnite to go for its circuits. Oh, good stuff. But yeah, I'm great, Garv. Thanks so much for asking, bro.
Please let me know
It's
if
really
I
great
can
to
do
have you
anything
here
for
with
you.
us this evening. Right, well, we are looking for this shovel, aren't
I
we?
was told you guys sell a...
You must be referring to the upcoming release of our new line of island shovels.
That's the one.
That sounds about right.
You and me both.
They're not out yet.
What do I have to do to get one early?
You'd have to get approval from my boss, Mr. Good luck with that, though.
All right, well,
I'm just...
let's go chat
right
to
in.
old Vicky Von Tool, shall we now? Back to the estate. Anki Bay, Baron Sandy, a brand of booze over here named after that. Baron Sandy. What booze specifically is it, Anki? Baron Sandy tequila, I'm guessing? Never come across it myself. Hello, Victor.
Hello again, Detective.
Island Trader Show.
The island trader shopkeep told me I needed...
Ah, yeah. However, as a rule, is there a good...
It has to do with your wife's investigation.
Absolutely.
It does. If you think a new shovel could help bring my mare, I'll have the shopman set what...
Thanks.
If you don't mind me asking...
It's kind of a long story.
Yes, I recall her showing it to me.
So we're telling him
Well,
about the
I
pendant.
was able to trace it back to a mausoleum at the cemetery. Does the
Interesting.
name Lamoon ring any bells?
Good lord.
Well, that looks very
The
significant.
Lamoons owned a local gumbo restaurant that we acquired in exchange for a substantial stake in Gordon and I worked closely with Francois and Esmeralda to integrate their recipes into our menu. It was an exciting but difficult... Exciting because the Lamoon recipes drove a new wave of popularity for Island Kitchen. Difficult because Gordon had become infatuated with Francois's wife.
God, this is all starting to get dramatic, isn't it?
Made for rather awkward business meetings.
You don't say.
So what happened?
Well, about a year after the acquisition, Esmeralda and her daughter, Genevieve, washed up on the beach, having drowned. Such an appalling tragedy.
Yes, indeed.
So what? Mother and daughter forgot how to doggy paddle?
Well, yes. The official police report deemed it a swimming accident.
That sounds awfully fishy to me. Francois.
What
Let's
happened
hear
to
more
Francois?
about them.
As you know, Esmeralda and Genevieve died. As far as I'm aware, Francois went missing around the same time. He wasn't
Interesting.
present for the official inquest into his family's demise.
Very interesting.
So you're saying he could still be out there?
It's possible he's still alive, yes. But if he
That
was
sounds
with his family
significant.
when they drowned, it's more likely his body was simply never recovered.
What about the pendant?
Why do you think someone would want Mary to have a pendant from the Lamoon family?
That, Detective. What in the world has the tragic Lamoon family tale to do with my Mary? If you figure that out.
Alright, enough about the
That's
Lamoons.
enough about...
Let's go get that shovel,
Godspeed.
shall we? Gunkle Gamer, it was slapstick, but too many films have picked up on the bits, so it doesn't have the same edge. Plus, it's Ben Stiller, who you rarely find funny. Only Museum. Do you know what? I love the Night at the Museum films. The third one is set in London at the British Museum, and I took Phoebe Watt there a few weeks ago. That was nice. That earned me some nice boyfriend points. Wait, what was I about to do? Oh yeah, go back to the shop to get this here spade. For the lady who works at the
Welcome to Island Trader. Local
graveyard.
goods.
Shovel, please.
You must. I've got your shovel right here.
Big vibes. Still have to buy it.
Take it.
Whatever.
A trade's a trade.
Alright, thank you, mate. And now let's go give that to Eartha, was her name. And then Phoebes came in to say hi. What an absolute beaut.
What is it that you want?
Thank you so much for saying hi to Phoebes, Anki, and Gunkel. So nice of you.
Here you go, Earth.
Got you the shovel, Eartha.
Anyone asked? You didn't get it from me.
Oh, this is excellent, my darling.
You just wanted the sticker?
It's a bit weird.
Yes.
Right. Well,
Maybe you can tell me now who was
It was
snooping
that
around the
lousy
mausoleum.
little lawyer. Something about that guy
Ooh,
gives me
the lawyer.
creeps.
You mean Lawton?
Yeah.
I saw. You mean?
Right, okay. It's just that again. Okay, well, let's go pay the lawyer a little visit, shall we? See what he's got to say. Right, over here. Garv, God bless the power couple. That's so nice of you to say, Garv. I do refer to us as Twitch's power couple. Pretty proud of that. Here he is. What are you saying, mate?
Mr. Lawton.
If you've come for legal services, I'm afraid I can't take on any more clients at the moment.
Actually, my name is. Got some questions I was hoping you could answer pro bono.
Absolutely not. I have to finish preparations for an important.
He knows how to do some lawyering,
Can't
doesn't
you
he?
see how perfectly inconsiderate? You're just like my wife, Kiki. Well, I'm not a puppet.
I'm a man. Let's ask him about visiting the cemetery.
I've got a surprise witness, counselor. Eartha the Gravedigger saw you visit the Lamoon Mausoleum.
That is a bold accusation.
So,
Got a witness.
You want to do this the hard way, huh?
I don't.
Well, I bet with a little leverage, I could pry my way into your heart.
Alright.
Be serious.
I certainly hope.
So, he's not going to give us the answers to that. But, maybe we should have a look on his roof. See what's going on up there. Rock Dove Rehab is here. Hello, mate. Becky Starr is here. Hello, you legends. And thanks so much for lurking, Becky. Appreciate you being here in any capacity. This vent looks like it could be taken off with a screwdriver. Rock Dove, how are you doing, mate? How's life? How are things? How's your week been?
Managed
How's
to get the
V?
grill off, but my screwdriver broke.
That's too bad. A screwdriver could have been very useful. Anyway. Okay, so we're down here. This is how you get to the hotel where Mary's staying at. So shall we first pop into this here restaurant? Have a little ask about. Let's have a sit down, see if we could get some food or drink or something.
Well, there's our special today is poisson cru. For drinks, we have the mighty mango mojito.
Let's get something to eat.
Yes.
The fugo fish sounds good.
Excellent choice.
There she is.
Where'd you get that food?
Why, from our kitchen, of course.
And
They don't call it a dinner jacket.
Very good.
that hit the.
Alright. That's good.
Please let.
Because there's something from this fish
It's the carcass of the fugo fish.
that we need to do a
Looks like the
spell
poison gland still
later
in
on
there.
in the game.
Don't mind if I do.
So we've got that. Now the poison gland is used in... Not the love hex. Where is it? This one. Can make somebody pass out just by combining this gland to something that somebody eats. So, figure that out later on. Maybe have a little chat to
Hello
this
there.
person. See what she's saying.
Oh, it's like that.
My name's Voodoo Detective.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Detective. The name's Kiki.
Kiki Lawton. So she's the wife of the lawyer. Heard of Lamoon?
Does the name look?
Lamoon.
Never heard of it. What about your
Found
husband?
out your husband was padding around the Lamoon Mausoleum. Care to comment?
And here I am, thinking he can't leave the office because of work.
Sounds like he's in trouble.
Well, I've tried, but he keeps giving me the old 86.
I'd act surprised. He has the gall to accuse me of neglecting him while he goes gallivanting about town. Apparently,
This
I
is
need
not
to be
going
a
well for
corpse
Mr. Lawyer.
for him. The liar. Frankly, I think my workaholic husband has been cheating.
You don't?
You want information on the Lamoons, yes? If Theodore was at their mausoleum, they may have been clients of his. And it just so happens I have access to all of his files.
Well, there you go.
Let me guess. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Sound about right?
Sounds good to me.
Bring me evidence of my husband's late-night cheating, and I'll give you all the access you want to his files. I'm staying in the
to his files.
Here's my room key, in case there. Now, if you wouldn't mind,
All right. Well, thank you very much. Now that we have the room key, we can actually get in to the hotel. Go up to the rooms.
Good day, sir. Going up?
Gunkle Gamer, Super Becky star in the house. She is super indeed. Really great to have you here, Becky, and you as well, Gunkle. I have a room key.
Here's that room.
Alright, so up we go. Rock Dove Rehab, you can combine chats through the different platforms. Somehow it's doable. Yes, indeed, Rock Dove. I'm just trying to figure out how at the moment. That's Kiki's room. She's not there. But Mary's room is here. So let's go fill her in on how we're doing.
Santa Claus, open up.
The North Pole, but I guess
Up
you
another
can come
floor.
in anyhow.
That's a good joke, that. Alright, go on in.
I'd been hoping you.
I've been looking into that pendant.
Does the name Lamoon ring bells?
None that I can hear.
The trail goes cold at the Lamoon family mausoleum.
Well, what does that mean?
It means I get to use the word exhume in a
Exhume.
sentence.
Great word, that. Let's talk about investigating the lawyer, because that's our only lead.
Good.
Looks like Theo Lawton, the local ambulance chaser, has been poking around the Lamoon mausoleum.
Do you think he has something to do with my case?
I don't know, but he's awfully tight-lipped for a man with nothing to hide. I just need to find a way to get this lawbird to squawk.
Please, let me know if I can help.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Please keep.
Alright, so I think there's a couple of things we need to do before we can investigate the lawyer. We've had a good look around this hotel though, which is good. By the way, Aidan Bennett, great to see you this evening. Thank you so much for coming to join us. How's everything going with you, mate? How's life? How are things? And have you been streaming? Been keeping an eye out for a stream of yours, Aidan. I'm really looking forward to catching one. Come on, back to Main Street. Let's go. Right, so where haven't we been? Should we check this shop again? Because I think I need one of these.
A real beauty. Plus, we developed.
Let's get a camera.
I'll take it.
Because we're going to need one of those if it means getting evidence on somebody doing something. So now that we've got that, let's head back to the hotel because I think Mary will help us get a photo of.
The chic shell. Are you a cat that you've come to the?
I think Mary will help us get evidence on our lawyer friend, who's not a friend. He's really not a vibe. Anki, I might have a look at what code access they give in terms of chats and see if I can slap something together. Well, I'd appreciate that hugely, Anki. That would be very, very cool of you indeed. I need help when it comes to coding. I'm not that deep in the PC game. Let's talk about the cemetery.
You think that's relevant to my...
I can't say.
About the names?
The names were Francois, Esmeralda, and Genevieve. Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. They owned a small gumbo restaurant a few years back that was acquired by
I think this is all super important.
Well, I gather, about a year after the Lamoons sold their gumbo joint, the mother and daughter turned up dead, drowned in some sort of accident.
Accident?
Up in
And that pendant led you to the Lamoon family mausoleum. So where does that lead?
I'm not sure yet. Victor implicated Gordon Crumsford in the Lamoon family tragedy. Says Gordon was gaga for Esmeralda, but she wasn't interested in what he was selling. He lost his temper, at least according to Victor. He and Gordon don't seem to get along too well.
Yes, indeed.
You've met Crumsford. Does he strike you as a violent man?
The investigation's still open, Voodoo Dollface. I have more leads to follow.
Okay, enough about the Lamoons.
Oh, isn't it every girl's dream to hole up in a hotel room because her mind's been erased? You really
It
ought
is
to
not.
try.
Hang.
Okay, well that's everything.
Oh,
Look,
do you?
I just need.
Please.
Well, she can help actually, but I can't seem to ask her yet. So I'll tell you what, maybe we should go chat to this Gordon Crumsford fellow, see what he's got to say. Becky Starr, the gunklest of gamers. I really like that, Becky, that's great. Alright, come on. Back to Main Street. Now, Gordon works at this here bank. So, let's go see what he is saying.
You don't.
Nice place you got here, Mac. Though I prefer something a little more modest.
Like the Chrysler building.
What do you want?
Brilliant.
The name.
Yes. I know who you are. If you care for him, you should advise him to sell me.
I'm looking into what happened.
That's not
to
what I'm
Mary
here
Fontoul.
about.
What do you mean? What's happened to her?
Someone's wiped her memory. Dame's got the recall of a senile goldfish swimming in a martini.
Actually, goldfish don't have that short memory span as everybody thinks. That is a common myth. Just so everybody knows.
So forgettable. I could have sniffed that out for him.
Okay, cool.
Actually, Mary's the one who hired me.
Yes,
I
indeed.
see. Very well, detective. I'll hear your questions.
But make it quick. Alright. Let's ask about the cemetery first.
I heard it through the grapevine.
Indeed, I do.
Death and taxes.
Taxes.
Can you let me into a specific mausoleum?
I'm afraid not. Only the families of the interred are allowed keys to their mausoleums.
Interesting.
It's entirely up to them what they do with their dead.
Let's ask about Lamoon then.
Does the name Lamoon mean anything to you?
Anki Bear Spice Drum. I guess that's talking about the Baron Sandy drink.
Like
it actually makes sense of its rum because voodoo originated in the
They were a
Caribbean,
family
I
of
believe.
3. Father Francois.
I should have
daughter
guessed rum,
Genevieve,
really. As if I said tequila.
mother,
Come on, Yesti.
Esmeralda Lamoon. May she rest in peace. They owned a local gumbo restaurant that was acquired by Island Ventures. Thus,
Doing business dealings with. Okay, so Francois is the one that survived or got
What do
away.
you know about?
personally, I found Francois to be a noisome bore. A crude man with a primitive mind. How he managed to
sound like
win
a
a
vibe.
treasure as pure and one.
So he totally fancied Esmeralda.
What?
My dear Esmeralda. Her smile was serene, her heart was kind, her temperament mild. Her cooking was an intimation of divinity, always from afar, but I loved her.
Alright. What happened to
Make
them?
it sound like the Lamoons are all dead.
Esmeralda and Genevieve are dead, yes. According to the papers, they drowned.
Don't know what happened to
According to the
Francois.
papers.
Well, you already know Victor acquired the Lamoon family restaurant to help launch Island Kitchen, yes? What you might not be aware of is how the Lamoons were compensated. Overcompensated, in fact. Victor made no effort to conceal that he was grossly displeased. Over time, the man's mind seemed to fray. That is, until...
So you think Victor killed the Lamoons? What, to get back control of the company?
That seems a bit far-fetched.
Well, yes, control. With the Lamoons out of the picture, Victor became a much wealthier man. You may well ask if money was motive enough for murder. I would argue that men have killed for less. And if you knew Victor as I know him, well, you'd have a much shorter list of suspects.
Okay.
I've got other questions.
It's enough about them. Fontools? Do you know Mary?
What can you tell me about?
I don't know her very well. Our brief interactions are entirely a consequence of my business dealings with her dreadful husband. She always seems like a nice enough woman, which raises the question. What is she doing married to that...
Okay, you beef with Victor.
I've got
we
other
get it.
questions.
No, we don't.
That's enough.
By the way, does everybody notice that he keeps eating these chocolates? Let's see if they sell them in the shops, shall we? Candy?
They put it's a.
Maybe we could ask about him.
Well, an authorized.
I'm just gonna look.
Go right ahead.
Maybe not. None of
Welcome
these
to
are chocolate.
Please let me know.
I'm just.
Go right.
Interesting. Okay, so what have we got? Harmonica, I've got a camera. Fish sponge, we've got money. Tell you who we haven't really spoken to is the person that's at the desk in the bar. In the bar? The bank.
Hello and welcome to...
Let's open a bank account.
I have no reasoning.
No? Maybe I was supposed to talk to this guy more.
Hey, you stay away. What is it now?
Just talk to him more.
Do you know why anyone would want to hurt Mary?
Mary? No. However, it isn't terribly difficult to invent reasons to harm her husband. Perhaps someone's gone after the goose.
To get
of
the
course,
gun.
now we're building pyramids.
Why drag
of
someone's wife into
surmise
it?
on a foundation. He's an abysmal human being. You've known him only briefly. Give it time.
I've got a.
Ask about Genevieve when we can.
She was just another seed.
Okay, well that's it.
I've got.
Spoken to him about everything we can.
That's enough.
And we can't do anything here.
See you.
Can we go in there?
Excuse me? Only crumbs for capital account holders are allowed in.
Well, that's why we'd want to open a bank account. Let's ask about it again.
See you.
Okay, well, only bank account holders can get into the vault. That might be important later on. By the way, Aidan, great to hear that you're having a nice time in Portugal. I myself am quite a big fan of Portugal, you know. So I hope you're having a great time there. Currently on a holiday, lovely. And also made stonks with apple stock. So life is pretty good. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm happy for you, Aidan. Good stuff. So what are you getting up to in Portugal? Whereabouts are you? I've been to Lisbon quite a few times. Anki Bear, going to knock out the bank manager. Well, he's the only person so far I can notice eating something basically all the time. So if we could just get hold of some of those, combine them with the poison gland, then we could knock him out. So, what's there to do here? We've done everything here, haven't we? We've opened a hidden bar, I've got the magnet out of there. We've got the candle. So I think we're all done in here. Do anything in Donut Hole Billy's? What's this?
Looks like Billy's got a little offering to Papa Legba here.
Bit of voodoo on the piano, why not? Should we chat to him again? Questions about the case?
Go right ahead.
We've asked about Mary. What about Lawton?
What do you... I don't know if she swills cheap.
Okay, so we've done that.
Can you tell... The banker? I'm not a fan. Born under a bad sign, if you ask me. He's one of those Island Ventures fat cat. They want to pull the piano. I always tell him the same thing.
Yeah, he wants to buy the bar, doesn't he?
That's enough.
It's enough now. Maybe
back
Ricky's
again
got some other wisdom to offer?
Well, if it isn't New Guinea's newest detective.
This is about the case.
Go right.
Maybe he knows about Lamoon?
Well, there used to be a gumbo restaurant. I didn't know that.
Okay.
No problemo.
Alright, see you, Ricky. there more that we could do back here?
What?
Dr. Benny?
Do you live?
My quarter. Miss, I can make no complaints about the time I've spent working under his employ, even if I could. It's not a butler's place to say such things.
What?
Mary, she used to sit for hours with... It was unlike her to leave. I do hope.
Maybe he's seen the pendant before.
So
Thanks, Benny.
I think that's all. Aidan, I'm currently near Coimbra. Very cool. Yeah, I just hope you're having a nice time, and I hope the weather's lovely out there. Stonks equal profit. Well, good for you, Aidan. Glad to hear that, mate. Anki Bear, can you break into the island kitchen? Should we go have another look? Should we go have a look? See what we can do there.
It's a chain restaurant.
Doesn't look like we can. Should we maybe go back to the hotel and see what what's her name? What Kiki's saying? Let's go to her room. Maybe we'll be able to later on in the game, Anki.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, you'll have to.
Maybe talk to Mary again.
I don't need a...
I'd been...
I got... Your husband's business partner seems to think Victor might have had a hand in the
New
Lamoon family
introduction.
tragedy. Says Victor had buyer's remorse after they felt he'd given them too large a stake in Island Kitchen. Victor wanted to regain control of his company. Gordon doesn't seem to think very highly of your husband.
Do you think there's any merit to Crumsford's story?
Interesting.
The investigation's still open, Voodoo Dollface. I have more leads to follow up on. That's all I've got. I think I've got a lead.
Do you...
I just need to find a way.
Please, Please keep...
Anything else we can do here? Okay. Let's keep looking around. Aidan thought I should take a break from crypto whilst the crypto winter is happening. I think it's pretty solid advice to avoid crypto. Aidan. Been and gone, I think is the vibe there. Anki, oh yeah, might be like the final showdown location, quite possibly. Do you know this game, Anki, if you played it? Aidan, really glad to hear the weather's nice. Very cool. I've always seen nothing but just absolutely stunning weather in Portugal every time I've been. Got this camera, got the fish glands, got the harmonica.
Hey!
Can't talk to him, can't do anything.
God, you don't listen.
Huh. Bye.
PC.
I certainly hope not.
Maybe let's go chat to Gordon again.
What?
So we spoke to him about all the stuff we can do.
That's a... Congreve's inflammable powders is down.
I don't think that's significant. Okay, so we've talked to him about everything that we can. We can't open a bank account.
See you. Did we talk to Victor about Gordon yet? Let's go check that out. Anki, never heard of it. Yeah, so this is a game I was saying.
Hello again, Detective.
The developer just got in
Any news
touch
about
with me
Mary?
out of the blue and was just like,
I have
would
a
you
few more
like to
questions
try
about
our
the
game
Lamoon
on
family.
stream? And they sent me a free stream key for this
very well.
game. I think it's quite a vibe. I enjoy it.
Gordon had some interesting things to say about the
Here we go.
Lamoons.
Let's see what Victor has to say about Gordon.
Oh?
And I thought it was really cool, Anki, that a developer would get in touch
Well,
with me and
for
just
one
be
thing,
like,
he
"Do you fancy
suggested
trying
you
my
weren't too
game?"
pleased with how much of
I
Island
was really
Kitchen
grateful for
Lamoon's
that.
controlled. He seemed to think it might have been enough to constitute motive. What do you think, Mr. Fontoul?
Why, the Lamoon's influence was integral to nurturing our nascent enterprise into what you see today. I never harbored anything but goodwill towards the Lamoons.
Okay.
And I'd certainly never hurt, let alone kill anyone. Gordon is
You don't sound like you buy the official story.
I don't like...
Humor me.
Well, despite my personal difficulties working with Gordon, it's just that he always carried a torch for Esmeralda and
For
as
sure.
I said, it made for rather awkward business meetings. In my view, it made him unstable.
Interesting.
What exactly are you saying here, Mr. Fontoul? You think Gordon killed Esmeralda and Genevieve?
Oh, no.
And yet here we are. I asked you what you think really happened, and you tell me how crazy your business partner can get. What's a detective to think?
Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything. Forget I...
That's a...
Go right.
You've got any greedy-eyed next of kin looking for a slice of inheritance?
No, nothing like that. The only family I have aside from Mary is my nephew. He runs a law practice downtown. And works as
Ah,
my
so
lawyer.
they're related.
And if you and Mary were out of the picture, he would stand to inherit quite a lot of lettuce, right?
Interesting.
Are you suggesting that Theodore is trying to kill my wife?
I'm not suggesting anything.
Just exploring possibilities. Okay, enough about
That's
you.
enough. I've got some...
Please.
Anyone new in Mary's life?
Not that I know. Couple that with their proclivity for solitude, at least none.
Mary's friends.
Mary keeps largely to herself.
What do you know about Mrs. Lawton?
Let's ask about that.
Kiki is the wife of my nephew, Theodore.
Mary's past.
I'm afraid very little, but she doesn't like to talk about her past.
Alright.
That's all.
Okay.
Godspeed.
Lots of...
Arida lives a
You've got... I don't even know.
Ah, I used to travel. I find different...
Pick up any of this stuff?
That's right.
I don't...
Ah, I used to... I find...
Nothing...
Okay, I think that's it for this room. For sure. Said everything that he's had to say. Aidan, Portugal is very good and general weather-wise, yes. I'd love to go back again soon. I've just been out there for some gigs a few times. Well, I didn't check that table actually. Was there something on there? Okay. Did I get everything from the greenhouse?
Nice. That's a bird.
Bird of paradise. That's a certain type of plant, I guess.
The bottom... And...
Well, we got the mint from there. Okay, now I think that's everything.
Welcome to local.
I'm just...
Go.
It's a...
Alright. Garv Elite, let's go Team Yesterling. Love to see that, mate. Aidan, I don't know about crypto being over. I wanted to stick to something safer for now. Yes. No, I think... well, I'm no financial advisor, but I think crypto is very much over. Anki, I agree with the client seems to be the way to get evidence of cheating. Also, maybe the chocolates are the candy in the shop. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. If we can get him to eat... Well, yeah, we just need to get some of those chocolates he likes. Go in there. No?
What is it that
I think we're done with Eartha.
folks?
They're just tourists.
That it's locked.
We can't get in there. We need a key. And the lawyer has the key. Have I spoken to Ricky about everything?
What? Go.
Actually, questions about the locals, I think, is what I want. Right, yeah, here we go. Right, Gordon first.
He and Victor Fontoul are always
What about Lawton, the lawyer?
Do you know any?
Yeah, he does all of. If I were you, I'd keep my dick.
Kiki?
Is she?
It's.
I see. Well, if she's anything like her husband, some kinds of dirty don't wash off.
That's a good saying.
What's the?
Benny and I had a chance to. Thanks, VD.
Glad to hear that.
Oh, you know, I'm sure he's pretty fed up with folks trying to take over his butt. He's just this wonderful.
Okay.
I've got a split.
Let's see, should we ask for a drink? See what he gives
Give
us.
me a voodoo fit.
You.
Ooh. Nice touch with the skull.
Down the hatch.
Oh, don't get that glass. Okay.
I've got a.
Let's chat to Billy.
I've got it. Go.
So we've asked him about Gordon and Lawton.
What do you?
I don't know much about them person. They keep trying. I always tell.
Right, he's not selling his bar.
Lamoon, they closed down. Heard it was.
Okay, so that's everything about the case. How are you doing, Billy?
Well,
I'll be.
I'm doing all right. Although I wish those Island Ventures votes. They keep trying to get their already on. Oh well, as long as I have a case.
Yeah. So they keep trying to buy the bar off him.
Something ain't swinging. I can't lock down. It's all out of tune. The rhythm. I figured a little spirits for.
Interesting. So he's saying there's like a disturbance.
Come back.
In the force, as it were. Not to mix vibes here. Anki Bear, or does the missing husband have the key? Yeah, but I think the missing husband that we're talking about is long dead. So I don't know. I think what I need to do is talk to someone who will tell me about Gordon's chocolate habit. And then I could then go and sort of pursue the chocolates thing.
I think I've blown enough.
Kiki not here anymore? Let's go talk to them upstairs again, see if they've got anything to offer.
Voodoo.
Oh, hello.
Sorry.
You'll have.
I'd been. Oh.
Look.
Do you think?
I just.
Please.
That's all.
Please keep.
I don't.
I'll tell you what, maybe I have to do. Hang on. Alright. Now, up on the roof, remember we took the event off of this.
I don't need a pick.
We can't climb down here.
I could fit in there. I'd have, but I either need to shrink or find someone a little more petite to help me out. I think it's time to pay a visit to my client.
Right, so now that I've done that, I can now go and talk to Mary and see if she'll do it. So I just had to click on the vent. Back into the hotel we go. Yep. Upstairs. Anki Bear, I've got to go. Good luck with the mystery. Thanks so much, Anki. Great to have you popping in with us today. Thanks for hanging out. Great vibes. Hope you have a great evening. Right, so now we can ask her about this.
I get the feeling you're not.
I could use your... You haven't even heard what the...
I want to help. This is my case.
She's in.
So, what are we going to do?
We're gonna take pictures of him cheating on his wife.
Voodoo?
It's not that kind of job, sweetheart.
You know, oh well. I can't stand being confined to close quarters.
I need you to climb into a ventilation shaft.
My, what a glamorous profession you have. So when are we...
Let's do it now.
Meet me on the roof of Lawton's law office at sundown. And you might want to wear pants.
Very good advice.
Keep the fashion tips to yourself, Trenchcoat.
Okay, so here we are.
How would you know if you had?
I suppose you're right. I could have been a spy before all this.
Because yes, you can't remember anything, remember?
I wonder how many...
Don't worry, kid.
Right. Well, I've got the camera. I'm gonna see what I can see.
I think we ought to wait a little.
No, she's diving right in.
Legs, Voodoo.
Wait, hold on. Kid's got...
I've got you this time, husband. Full house.
Oh dear. You do make a compelling case.
So they're playing cards.
Hey, what's that behind you?
Oh, and he's cheating.
Where? I don't see
And
anything.
we've got proof of it. There you go.
Hi. Sorry, sweetie. It must...
You're not getting out of this that easily. Now, show me your hand.
Royal flush.
You've got to be kidding me.
There we go.
Better luck next time, sweetheart.
And we've got the evidence. There we are, back there behind the vent.
Easy. Here. I think I got what we need.
You did?
Alright, good
Do you
going.
expect any luck?
I'll go get these developed at Island Trader.
Let me know how this all turns out. I'm headed back to the hotel. This was fun.
Alright, so let's pop in here, grab our photos.
Well, enough.
I need...
No problem.
Alright, and now let's go show these to Kiki, the wife. So back to the hotel we go. Up to Kiki's room. Ooh. Hope it's not too hot where everybody is. It's a little muggy here in London. The two balaclavas is a tad on the hot side.
Detective.
Got my fan going
We met
though.
at the pool.
Loving that.
Oh, hello, detective.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
New stuff.
Well, come in and tell me about it.
What's up, Johnny?
I can spend time with anyone I please.
Well, I guess this is therapeutic.
What?
Alright, here's the photos.
I've got the goods, honey. The stuff divorce dreams are made of.
Well, don't keep me waiting, darling. Let's see them. I'll have him on a platter for this. Thank you, detective. I'll make sure my husband's office is unlocked. You can rifle through any files you wish. Now, if you don't mind.
Okay, let's go check out that office. Right, here it is. Right, so he's gone. Look in the filing cabinet
Let's
first.
see here, the moon.
The moon, here it is.
There's a key and a receipt for a Crumbsford Capital Bank account.
Interesting. Okay, so let's go check out that mausoleum in the old in the old cemetery here. Forgetting words. Oh, there you go.
Let's just see if that key I got from Lawton works.
Ooh, this coffin appears to be open.
September 21st, 1887 to July 8th, 1924. The lid of the coffin is askew.
So the pendant was here. You see that?
So the pendant belonged to a dead woman. But what do the Lamoons have to do with Mary? There's more missing from this case than just my client's memory.
Also, Genevieve was the kid, wasn't it?
So the Lamoons have a safe deposit box at Crumpsford Capital. Something tells me I ought to look into that.
Let's go check that out.
Genevieve, September 9th, 1909 to July 8th, 1924. This must be Esmeralda and Francois's daughter. Just a kid.
What was her birthday again?
Genevieve, September 9th, 1909 to July 8th, 1924.
09.
This must be Esmeralda and Francois's daughter. Just
090909. So she was born on the 9th day of the 9th month of the 9th year. Just make a little note of that. Could be important, you never know. Well, now that we've got an account slip, I think we can get into the vault. Oh!
Excuse only crumbs for capital.
Well, we have a ting.
You got an ice
Or
box I can
we
keep
could
my
open an
letters
account of our own.
We sure do. Crumbs. Also, any account you open comes with a complimentary safe deposit box.
Very important. Sounds good.
You can.
To open an account, you'll need.
Executive approval form.
Where did you say?
You'll have to get one from.
Okay. So we have to go and get some form done by Gordon first. Can you do that for us, please?
Would you? I'd like to open a bank.
Crumpsford Capital is a prestigious institution that the only way we're able to maintain a rigorous quality of service.
Doesn't sound like a good
keeping
business
that
model,
full.
Gordon.
So I'm sorry. As long as my eyes remain open to watch over these gilded halls, the approval forms will remain safely
in the cabinet. There he is eating again. Let's ask him about them.
You seem to eat a lot of chocolate, Mr. Crumpsford.
Yes, I can never say no to a box of Chortle's chocolate truffles.
Interesting.
You don't?
Okay, good to know. Oh, he's out.
Damn, I've run out.
Well, perhaps now let's go see if they sell them at the shop. What are they called? Chortle's chocolate truffles. Try saying that 4 times quickly. Island Trader, Sauce Ground. Chocolates, do you have them?
We sure do. I've got our last box.
Good stuff. Let's get those.
You got.
And now, if we combine those with that,
a little voodoo.
That's our little spell done. Now, if we go give him the chocolates, he should pass out, and we can grab one of those bank account approval forms. Big vibe.
What is it now?
Got you some chocolates.
Hey, Crumpsford, I brought you something.
What's that you got there? Is that a box of Chortle's
Oh, he can smell them.
truffles?
That's intense.
Token of my appreciation for being so cooperative.
Well, it's awfully kind of you, Detective.
Alright, and he's out. So, to the filing cabinet we go.
Well.
Good stuff. There's our executive approval form, which we shall show to her.
Here's that.
From now on, you can sleep soundly knowing that you also now have access to your own personal safe deposit box. All I need is a short 6-digit passcode for the combination. I recommend something memorable.
How's about this? Because that was the birthday of Genevieve.
Great! You're all. Here's a receipt confirming the creation of your new account. We're so happy. Just let.
Okay. Here we go. Right. First off, let's have a look at this. Examine, press and hold.
That's a receipt for, I guess the Lamoon says their safe deposit box number is
203. Here we are.
It's.
And I reckon if we put in Genevieve's birthday, which of course would be very important to any set of parents.
That did it.
Yes, these on it.
There's a journal.
Ah, the journal's in
Journal
there.
of Francois Lamoon.
Berserker, really glad to hear you're enjoying this game. I love games like this. It's like point and click puzzle vibe. I can use my Logitech K400 Plus keyboard and tracking pad combination. We all know how much I love this. Vibing very hard, and I'm glad that you are too, Berserker. Great to have you here, mate. Phoebes Watt says hi. Well, let's have a little flick through, shall we? This looks like their last days of life.
June 28th.
Esmeralda and I went to Island.
He's super French.
Delicious as always, but something is different. I shall go to the factory to investigate.
Okay, so he's going to go investigate what's
June
different at the
29th.
factory.
Mon Dieu!
They've changed the recipe, not a vibe.
I must speak with Vic.
He's not loving that. Next day, he does what?
It's just a crude drawing of a muscular chef with a gun.
That sounds like intimidation to me.
Victor told me today that the recipe had been altered. He
Without
told
his
me he
permission.
would summon the board of director. It looks like we will have to engage with the sweaty Monsieur Crumsford and the company lawyer, Monsieur Lotrin. I am running out of patience.
Okay, so he's not vibing particularly hard
July
with the way the
6th.
business is going.
Victor has invited me and my wife to his yacht to meet with Messieurs Crumsford.
And this was
and
where they
Lotrin.
died, wasn't it? On that yacht.
I fully expect my demands to be met, and the original recipe restored. Finally, we will get to the bottom of this.
Okay, very
They
cool.
got to the bottom all right. So the
To the
last
bottom
people
of the
to see the
ocean.
Lamoons alive were Fontoul, Lawton, and Crumsford. Those
Right.
gold brickers have some explaining to do.
Okay, that's enough reading. Right, let's get out of here. So Victor and Gordon and the lawyer
The door is locked.
were the last people to see them alive. So Gordon's gone. Is the lawyer in his office? He is not. Well, should we go see if Victor's on his estate? 'Cause we've got some questioning to do, do we not? Gang gang. Gang gang? Hey, Benny.
He's headed to the Island Ventures shareholders meeting aboard his yacht.
Oh,
He
is he
won't be
gone?
back for several.
Thanks, Benny.
Oh, detective, your landlady called to say there's a letter for you at your office. Also,
Well, let's go check out that letter in my office then. So both Victor, Gordon, and the lawyer have vanished. That is awfully fishy indeed. Sir Berserker, very relaxing and witty. Thank you, bro. I'm just glad you're having a good
This
time.
must be the letter Benny mentioned.
Thieves' wife says she loves her. Well, you and me both. Thieves says so very, very lovable.
Return address.
Alright, what's the letter saying? Berserker, how is your wife, by the way? Also, looks like we just got taken out. Very dramatic. Oh, we're found by Miss Mary Fontoul. Big vibe.
Thank goodness.
Make it a hearse. I feel like.
So
death
was
runned
that
over.
an assassination
What are you doing
attempt?
here?
I seem fine.
I got tired of waiting around and came back to check on the case. I found you lying here on the floor with a note in your hand.
Oh
Was
yeah.
it-
What does the note say?
Drop the case, or your brother will have to change his name to Bullet Hole Billy.
Clever.
Someone's being a little too slick for their own good.
Yes,
well,
indeed.
They just threatened the wrong voodoo detective.
They certainly did.
I better go check on Billy.
First things first.
Ricky, have you seen Billy?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, hey, VD. I haven't seen him around since he left with Gordon Crumsford.
Oh, and he
But that
went
was a
somewhere
while
with
ago now.
Gordon. That doesn't sound good.
Billy. They took my brother.
Oh, listen, this is getting out of hand. You can keep the money. I don't want your family getting hurt on.
Not a chance.
I'm still on the
Yesterling
clock.
sees things
Pay me
through.
to find out who you are, and that's just what I plan to do.
Yes, I do.
We riled them up good, like a bear clawing a bear.
Sad wife is doing very well.
This
Her day
bear
off
is
today
not
as well.
stopping
Very
until he
cool.
gets some honey.
Both over the moon. I actually just got a call. They got a new job. They'll be starting this week. Berserker, that's absolutely sick
I'm gonna
news.
wish they never involved my family.
Big vibes, mate. Really glad to hear that.
What are you going to do?
Are you happy to talk about the new job
Those
on
Island
stream?
Ventures
No
crooks
worries
are
if you're
all
not.
headed to Victor Jai.
But
I bet
either way,
anything
mate,
my
just want to
brother's
say
there
big
with.
congratulations. That's very, very
If I'm
cool.
going to get to the bottom of this,
In
I
celebration,
need to find a way
we shall have some feed stealing emotes.
I can get us onto the yacht.
Da,
I
na,
am Victor's
na,
wife,
na, na,
after
na,
all.
na, 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 na.
Us. This isn't a joyride, Voodoo Dollface.
I'm coming with you.
All right.
Lady, it's too dangerous, and I don't have time to play.
Let her
These
come.
lowlifes have already...
I'm
She'll
not
be
your
fine.
sugar, your sweetheart.
Oh, your
I'm your
voodoo
employer.
dollface.
And I'm
Absolutely.
not going to stay cooped up in
You
some
tell him,
stuffy
Mary.
hotel room. Now,
All right, all right.
that's more like it.
Come in when you're ready to go. Well, I'd say I'm ready to go now. I don't think I have anything else to do around here. Maruru Desu is here. You absolute legend. Yester, looking amazing today. Hope you're doing all right. Sending you and Phoebes as always. Thank you so much. Phoebes can't be here right now, but I know she says hi and I know she sent her love back. She's got some family things to do, but hopefully she'll be joining us in a bit. But Meru, great to have
Looks
you here
like
in
the
my chat,
gang's
as it
all
always
here.
is. What a treat for me.
Is that...
Please, Meru, tell me how you were doing and what you've been
Welcome,
up to.
my friends, and thank you for joining us.
We've just had them, but let's have some more feed stealing
To
emotes.
unveil the latest development from the Island Kitchen brand.
For Meru.
I
There you
call
go.
it Island Soul Food. We've dramatically improved upon the secret ingredient.
For the record,
that originally put
this
Island
is what
Kitchen on the map.
CEO's business meetings all
This
look
time,
like.
it's
They
a
all
little
do
more
stuff like this.
powerful and a lot more delicious.
Absolute facts.
In fact, it's practically addictive. Soon, we'll be able to flip the switch on our new top secret factory on Ventures Island, where profound innovations
will make our
there'll be
dreams a
no one who
reality.
can resist our enchanting food. But don't take my word for it. Try it yourself. I and my fellow board members are off to make final preparations, but I want you all to relax and enjoy yourselves as we embark together on a new island venture.
Okay, big vibes. Nice one. Also, this does look like Billy, doesn't it? He's part of this, maybe.
When I heard shareholders meeting, this is not what I had in mind.
Well, that is naive of you.
Here I am worrying about... I'm gonna go find out what these creeps are up to.
If you need my help, you know
Just scream.
how to scream. Just open your mouth and blow.
Righty-ho, so we've got a singer here, fruit bowl, Mary, we're all in disguise. Here's the bartender, and a bottle of rum. First off, can we pick up anything from here? Yes, we can. Got an apple. Now, anybody who remembers, there's an apple involved in a spell in our spell book, and it is the Love Hex. Gather a token of sweetness from a yearning lover, a handwritten signature from a lover pursued, and in a cord apple, combine them. Halve the apple and serve to both parties. Okay, so we've got the apple. Now, well, let's just see if we can find somebody who's jonesing for someone. Bartender.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Interesting party.
Frankly, I can't
Frankly, it's a
complain
little
about the
creepy.
entertainment
I
there.
already really like this bartender.
Such a nice voice.
Ooh, she's interested in the singer, is she now?
So, you're sweet on the singer, huh?
Who wouldn't be?
What? No. I mean, he's fine. Handsome. Beautiful voice. Dreamy, really. Okay, fine. I like Kenneth.
Hashtag jonesing. Go talk to him.
Oh, besides, I can't leave the bar.
Someone might steal the rum. What, like me? Why, Kenneth?
What's so good?
I hear the songs he sings about other women. How good it would be if just one of those songs was about Barb Tender.
Great name. Anything else to ask about her? Simple syrup.
May I have some of your simple syrup?
Sure.
Okay. Not sure what that's for. We shall figure it out. Okay, there's a bathroom here. Mary's there. Should we go talk to him? Tell him about the singer.
Yes.
Not the singer, the bartender. Bartender.
Who, Bob? She muddles a mean julep, but I don't know her very well.
How'd you like to get to know her?
I'm not
It's
really
playing
interested.
Cupid, see how this goes. Ooh, they're not into it. Well, I've oh, actually, just before we head out, just saw something I want on the desk.
Door's locked. I can hear voices, but I can't make out what they're saying.
Let's see if I can grab that knife, because I will need something to cut the apple in half, won't I? Okay, good stuff. Back into the doorway. Sad Berserker, absolutely. It's actually a part-time job, but the work is good. Driving a forklift 30 hours a week for about $20 an hour, very cool. Help with bills, more money to interfere with stream schedule. That's perfect. Part-time job, you can still stream, great stuff. Again, big congratulations, Berserker. That's very, very cool, mate. Really glad to hear that. Great going. You absolute legend. Really, very cool indeed. And Meru, glad you're doing well. Hope your day continues to get better. I'm just having a lovely time playing through this game and hanging out with anybody who's good enough to hang out with me here in chat, Meru. Also, this is the first time I'm attempting to do a game start to finish in one stream. I'm having a good time. What is going on up here? Harpoon Hannah.
What are you doing up here, you waterlogged bilge rat? Get off of my bridge.
Oh, she's the captain. Okay, so I can't go in there. I want to go in there, though. What's downstairs? Okay, got those. This here engine room. Ooh, wrench.
I can think of a few plans I'd like to throw this into.
Absolutely. My man Jack's here. Great to see you, mate. How are you doing? How are things, Jack? Alright, so let's open this up. Go out here.
Get yourself! Don't you know there's a fire in...
Alright, so she hops in here. Why don't I close this here door? And if I whack this wrench in the door, maybe she can't get out.
This ought to...
Big vibes. Now let's go check out that bridge. To answer your question, Jack, what's happening is I'm having a lovely time on stream, as I always do. I'm attempting to play a game start to finish in one stream. See how we get on. How are you doing, Jack? How's your week been? How's life? Now, what can we grab here? Pencil and paper?
You never know when you'll need a pencil.
Something to write on.
Billy went into that cabin on the middle deck, but the door's locked. There's got to be another way in.
Well, what's this thing? Fuse box.
It's some sort of fuse box. The fuse for the crane outside.
Okay, so we need a fuse put in there. Nothing else in here, really? I don't think so. Alright, well. Got a piece of pen and paper. And we need the singer's autograph, and we need a note from the bartender. So...
Yes?
Let's ask him for an autograph.
Could I get your
Simple
autograph?
as.
Well, I don't usually, but why not? Who shall I make it out to?
Actually.
Just your name.
Okay.
Thanks. I'm a big fan.
Alright.
Keep 'em swooning, crooner.
Well, let's see if we can use the same pen and paper to get Barb here to write him a note or something.
Yeah.
See you around.
Or do I show her the autograph, maybe?
This is an autograph.
Tell you what, let's use a knife. Come on, Yesty. Let's use a knife to cut the apple in half.
Consider this apple core.
That goes in there.
Name of passion's fire. Check.
Don't really want to vibe in there just yet. Sad Berserker, thank you so much, fam. I'm very excited about it. Yes, well, great stuff. It's just so cool to hear. I'm really happy to hear it, Berserker. Very cool indeed.
Fine.
Bottoms up.
Pouring me a rum. Like your vibe.
See you around.
How am I gonna get her? What was it? I need her to write a note.
I mean, dream. Okay, fine.
Enough about. See you around.
Don't have the pen and paper anymore. What else could we do?
You know, let me know. I'll be here.
Do we need her help? Let's look at the spell again. What is it I need? Right, this isn't the spell book. This is a spell book. A token of sweetness. Oh! Is that the simple syrup? Which is a sweet liquid.
Lover's sweetness freely given.
There you go.
Close enough. I think that's done it.
Just need to cut the apple in half. We use a knife for that.
Takes 2, 1/2 for each lover.
Good stuff.
Cheap island bread.
So we give 1/2 of the apple
No.
to the singer who's behind me. There you go.
What's this?
I thought you could use a snack.
Very thoughtful.
I'm not hungry, but thanks anyway.
Come on, please eat it.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's.
Look, I didn't have.
Do it.
Well, you.
Yes, apples are good for the vocal
Darling
cords.
Daniel Doobie, he's my favorite singer.
That was very smart of you,
Thanks.
Voodoo Detective. Big vibes. Okay, so he's eaten his half. Now we give the other half to our Gyal Barb over here.
This is.
I'm not.
Really? Nice.
It's from Kenneth.
No. Wait.
Again, very clever. Alright, and just like that, they are into each other now.
Looks like Cupid's arrow found it.
Stellar Cupid in yesterling, which means I can grab this here cheeky bottle of rum. Now let's go check out the bathroom, shall we? Jack, here normal. Well, normal is good. I'm glad to hear that you're well.
Excuse me, sir. It's
Awesome to close the door. I mean, that makes sense. As if I didn't immediately think to close the bathroom door.
It's a beautiful toilet.
Not your finest moment, yesterling.
Solid gold.
Looks good enough to eat, does it? Is that what we're saying?
Well, that's not going to be much fun later on.
Okay. Well, because I swallowed it, I assume I can get that out. Looks like it would fit in a fuse box. Jack, did you check how many hours expected for this game? No, I didn't, but I have played it before, off stream. And I think 3-4 hours. We're just approaching the 2-hour mark now.
It's quite clear you've taken the handle from one of our toilets.
That is some accusation, my friend.
I didn't take anything.
So we'll see how we go, Jack.
Maybe
If I have to
so,
do it in 2
but I'm
streams,
going
that's
to
not the
have
end of
to
the world.
search you.
But
First,
it's
you
a
wanna
good
dry
thing
my
to try.
hands. Now you want to pat me down. Well, go ahead, pal.
Alright, have a look for that bathroom handle.
Well, I'm terrible. Please accept my humble apology.
No harm.
Don't worry about that, mate. So, off we go. We've got the bathroom handle. We need to go get it in that fuse box. So, up the stairs we go. Hopefully the captain's still trapped in that there room. There she is. Now, if I want to throw something up, you just neck an entire bottle of rum. Life hacks with yesterling.
Delicious.
And again.
That might have been one, too.
I think it was. And there we are. There's the handle, which we can now whack in the fuse box here.
Don't try.
Don't try this at home, folks.
It actually fits pretty well.
Gold, good conductor of electricity. Fun fact. Now this will be operational.
It's all but down. I go.
So let's go have a little sneak through the see what's
What
happening.
is all this?
Well,
What
this
does
looks
that
quite
even have to do with our
elaborate.
new product?
I'm glad you asked, Gordon. You see, the secret ingredient to... But in order for production to begin, we need one last component. That component
It's Baron Sandy, Lord of the Dead.
You mean
Voodoo.
to tell me your brilliant new business strategy is to prep?
Gordon's not into this.
We're merely going to extract Baron Samdi's spirit from a willing home. With it, we'll be able to draw souls away from the underworld and into the soul food generator at the heart of our factory.
You mean...
That's right, gentlemen.
Human souls.
That's what makes our soul food so addictive.
The secret ingredient is not love.
He's lost his mambo-loving mind.
Yes, he has. Look at that robe. This is well creepy.
I bet everything on this. You'll ruin us all.
Easy, Gordon. You're starting to sound a little crazy. Now, Theodore, If you wouldn't mind, please step this way.
Don't do it,
Me?
Theo.
There's a good boy.
Are you certain this is...
It's not looking good for our man Theo. Wow. I would say I'm horrified by this.
Sweet Grammy stamp collection.
Good heavens!
And that's that.
Victor, what
What have you done?
Oh dear. I'm afraid he didn't survive the ritual.
Oh, you've gone too far this time, Fontoul.
For sure.
Not only have you crossed a demigod, but this time
You killed a board member.
I've stood idly by, watching you nurture your own madness like a spot of mold growing in your heart, but no more.
Time to be a man, Gordon.
I'm so sorry to hear you say that, Gordon. But if you're not in,
Then you're out.
You...
Ooh! Murder, and there's a witness. Things are getting deep.
And really, we can't have just anyone knowing about this. Wouldn't you agree, Detective?
Oh, he knows I'm here.
Uh-oh.
Duck.
How good of you to drop in.
How very funny of you, Victor. Let's get in his face.
What a hack.
Looks like we have ourselves a bit of a family reunion here.
Mary and Billy.
Billy, what are you doing?
I think he's been mind controlled.
There's something wrong with him. Look at his eyes.
What
you know,
eyes?
darling, you really have become quite a pill.
A little medication would do you some good, lunatic.
Just charming, isn't she? Why don't you take it from here, Billy? I believe you had a song for us, one that ends with a real bang.
Ooh.
And here I am without my earplug.
No!
Oh no!
Mary!
He shot Mary! Ooh. Dramatic effect. I like that.
Voodoo doll face.
I told you.
Oh, I think that's it. Out of the game. Game over, man. Game over.
Billy, I know you're still in there.
We could definitely lure him back out with this harmonica. Let's try this. Love those Illuminati emotes, Jack. That's very cool. And also totally what's going on here. Mary, watching you play these mystery games is always so soothing. Well, I'm just really glad you're enjoying it. I'm really glad to have you here, Mary. And yeah, I just hope everything's well with you, Mary. As always. Alright. So Billy's been subdued by the harmonica. And we have pieced out. And here we are, waking up on an island. I'm shirtless now as well. Why not?
Better take a look around.
Sweet gymnastics move. Okay, where are we now? Jack, have you been teeing us for this game? Been playing secretly? I have been playing it off stream. I did a little cheeky stream checking this game out. And yeah, decided I wanted to try and do it all in one stream. So I kind of think I know what I'm doing, but it's also testing my memory. It's got to be said. So what have we here? This looks like your man. Your French.
What are you doing in my house?
What's his name? Francois?
The name's Voodoo Detective. I'm just trying to get my bearings.
Making yourself at home on someone else's island, eh? You are a bad person.
Well, you look like a ghost,
Do
so
you
you're not
mind
a
if I
person
ask
at
you
all.
some questions?
But can you not see I am busy? Go away.
Don't look very busy. Okay, so he's not going to play along. Can we grab anything? No. Well, let's go have a look around the rest of the island. What have I got on me? Still got all this stuff. Okay. Alright, well, what is going on up in the jungle? Jack, I'm totally shocked. Oh, mate. But I am thoroughly enjoying those
This
emotes
rock
you've
is
got.
caked in guano. You never know when you'll need bad crap.
You do never know. Very true. Okay, so we've got that. What's going on up here? Ooh, blasting plunger.
Looks like Stout Hill notice it.
Also, this book on tax law,
It's I say,
which is
but I
just
guess
chilling
I'm-
out here. And what's the skeleton saying?
Well, this isn't very encouraging.
Not very much.
What fine teeth he has.
We're going to take his teeth? Yes, we are. Why not? Okay, so we've got some new stuff. Up here. Interesting. Okay, what's the book saying? I remember there was one that uses bat guano. That's this. Bat guano, charcoal, and sulfur. Okay.
If I look over the edge, there's a block of stone protruding from the...
Okay, can't get in there. Is there anything else I can pick up from up here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, we've got some stuff. Let's head on down. Maybe we should try talking more to your man. See what he says. This appears to be running all the way to his room, actually. Look, there it goes down there.
It's an aqueduct, but there's no water running through.
Pile of sand. I love that. Why not?
It's a pail of sand.
Okay, simple as. Alright, well, Sky doesn't want to play ball, so is there anything we can show him? How's about the necklace? That's exactly what I was thinking.
You've seen this before?
Now you want to play?
But of course, it
belonged to my wife.
Your last name wouldn't happen to be Lamoon.
It absolutely is.
I see.
Francois Lamoon, aka
yes,
your man.
I am the Francois Lamoon. No autograph, s'il vous plaît. Now you will tell me where you acquired my wife's locket.
Locket?
Oh, so it opens,
Just
does
push
it?
the button.
Interesting.
It contains a picture of our beautiful daughter.
This is your daughter.
Well, she looks awfully familiar, does she not, Gang Gang?
Well, this locket was given to me by my client, Mary Fontoul.
Fontoul? That name is
It's a foul curse.
Yeah, the thing is, that's Mary Fontoul's picture in the locket.
Very interesting.
What are you talking about?
I've got some bad news for you.
Your daughter and Victor were man and wife.
Oh, gross!
He's not into that,
He's
is
so
he?
old. Wait, what do you mean, where?
She's dead.
Mon Dieu, she takes after her father.
Okay, well, can I do stuff around here now?
She is magnificent, is she not?
Jack, thanks for those
When I
emotes.
first
Loving
arrived
those.
at Ile François, but I took this house here. I call it
Chateau de François. Very
It
nice.
would be my chef-d'oeuvre.
Oh, but he wants to finish the hot tub. Maybe we can help him with that.
I found your journal. It says Victor invited you and your wife to his yacht.
So now we
He
can
had
find
concerns
out
that
actually what
was
happened
made
to
your
him.
family recipe. The entries stop after that.
Oh, it makes me ill to see. Victor indeed invited us to his yacht. But when we arrived, we found he had taken our daughter Geneviève hostage.
Dramatic.
He threatened to kill her if we did not immediately sign over our rights to Island Kitchen. Of course,
Okay.
we did as he asked. But
Sign
before
the
the
paper
ink
to
would
save the
dry,
child.
Victor pulled out a gun and started fire. While he
that
was
guy
busy
is
shooting my
nuts.
wife, I jumped overboard.
So Victor killed your wife, hexed your daughter, and left you for dead.
Sounds about right. How did you die?
So you jumped off Victor's yacht and washed up here. How did you die?
An unfortunate tragedy. I tried to tap the lake at the top of the mountain.
But I had a little dynamite
little
accident.
dynamite
Maybe that's his
accident.
skeleton up there.
What's it like being dead?
It is exactly like being alive, except you don't have to pay taxes.
Big thumbs up. Can you help me get off the island?
I don't know. Maybe.
You mean
I wish I could help you off this island. Perhaps then you could take care of that Connard font. But
Connard.
alas, I have unfinished business.
What do you...
My aqueduct must be completed. I cannot live here until my hot tub works.
I will help
so
you, my
much
friend.
effort into that thing.
So, if I get your hot tub working...
Absolument. I swear on my wife's grave.
Okay, cool.
I'll be...
So hopefully I can do stuff with your stuff now?
You want your hot...
Oh.
Well,
Well, I can't help you without some of these items.
Very good point.
Take what you need.
And once I'm finished...
You can help me get off the island? Alright, sounds like a fair deal. So, let's have a look at the book again. We've got back guano, need charcoal and sulphur. Alright, well first off, let's put the stove
There's
on.
mechanicals, but there's nothing to cook.
Says,
looks like it for a dead man.
Did you hear that's made out of pyrite? Jack, hashtag speedrun. I don't know about that. What I do know is that we've got some charcoal. So let's put the charcoal in this here pot. Wait, what is it?
I have great plans for my little charcoal friend.
No? What about this?
I have great plans for my...
Can you pick that up though? Maybe that's what we do. We put this in there.
Little char.
And I think we put this in the pot because we need to heat it up.
I won't. Time to make my...
Yes, there we go. Because he said it's made out of pyrite, we heat this up.
Mechanical starter for the stove. There we are.
Because one of the ingredients of pyrite is sulfur. I remember that from... Actually, I'm not sure how I know that. Maybe science class, I guess? Because look, here's the sulfur on top of the hood.
Vapor from the melted pyrite condensed on the hood. There's a stinky sulfuric residue. I think I'll scoop some into my pockets.
Big brain yesterling. So now we whack that in the pot as well.
This
combined with the back guano.
Guano gives the dish a kick. I think that's it. Just like Grammy used to make.
So now we've got Grammy's Flaming Hot Sauce, which we can use as an explosive up at the top of the mountain here. So off we go. Yeah, I never really thought about this being a speedrunner, Jack, I've got to be honest. I don't think I could ever be a speedrunner. I like talking to chat too much. But, you know, I'm vibing here with this game, and I hope you are too. Let's put the explosive here. Use this plunger. Yes, you had indeed. How are things, by the way, Jack? Is everything well?
Just like Grammy used to make. It's time for Francois to hold up his end of the bargain.
See, now that should be running water to his hot tub.
Blown apart.
There you go.
Now that your tub is bubbling, how about you help me off this hunk of rock?
I would if only I could.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
What?
What do you mean?
I
You said you
once
could.
your business was finished, that you could get me...
I didn't say that.
You sort of did.
Oh, come on.
Don't get mad at me. I am but the humble ghost of a renowned master chef. You're the voodoo detective.
Well, that might not be such a bad idea.
Now go away. I am relaxing.
Maybe I should go and try something spiritual. Was there something else in here I could grab on the way? Just before I go.
Stove is already on.
Open this. Aha, yes.
The cupboard. Wonder if this ship was run by a horse.
Yep. Can I grab one of those? Yes. This is parrot food, by the way. I think. So, this parrot that's chilling here, maybe he might be interested in these.
I think it's scared of me.
Can we put that somewhere?
Nothing says...
There you go. Alright. Down you come. Enjoy that. Can we do anything whilst he's... Oh no! He takes off and he leaves us a feather. Very nice of you. I'll grow going that. And back up to the top of the mountain we go. Look at that waterfall. Gorgeous.
Francois, I guess only the...
Yep, go on. Up you go. So... Grab this clay pot. And grab this.
This looks like a dried gourd surrounded by loose netting. Usually the netting has beads in it.
But they're missing. Well, what do we have that could act like beads? We have teeth. Yes, we do. So let's whack that on
Maybe
there.
I can replace the missing rattles with these teeth. They have a nice sound to them, actually.
Big vibe. Now let's check out the book and see what it says about doing these Iowa ceremonies. Establish a vive with chalk or sand in front of a central pillar of a hoon foe. That's what this is. Shake the asun over the vive, saluting the four cardinal directions. Okay, so we've got a bucket of sand here. Do we? Yes. So we could use that.
Your Veve drawn a perfect sign. More than he'll know what to do.
So we make our ting, and then we use this.
I've never asked your Veve. The Asan shakes to keep the time. A call that sounds in holy ear. We dance until our guest appears. Well, that didn't do anything.
Are you sure about that?
Oh boy.
Big vibes.
I was wrong.
Okay, where's this going to take us?
Whoa, where am I?
Okay, what are you saying?
It's a statue of Papa Legba, but it looks wrong. Like something's missing.
Oh, looks like we have a raid from an absolute legend. Noctis, thank you so much for raiding, and thank you so much for bringing some legends with you. Hello everyone, I'm Yesterlng if you don't know me. Just in case anybody here doesn't know me, I have a little introductory video that I use to introduce myself, so please enjoy this, and I'll be back with you in just a moment.
Hello everyone, my name is Yesterlng. I'm a session musician from England and I live in London. I'm a variety streamer, bunch of games and music production streams mostly. I'm also a music producer, and you're listening to one of my songs right now. I do streams as well where I play the piano, like so. So come and say hello and let's hang. I'd love to meet anyone and everyone. Have a great day.
Yes, thank you so much. Noctis, again, I cannot thank you enough for raiding. I appreciate the support so much, and it's so great to see you. How are you? How are things? How is your stream? How's life, bro? Also, lovely Phoebes, what great to see you back here in chat. And also, may I say a big hello to Janet? Welcome in. Great to see you. Crispy Cowboy's here as well. Great to see you, mate. How are things? How's life? How's your week? We are trying to smash through this game start to finish in one stream and having a great time, might I add, whilst we're doing so. Here we are. We've just entered the spiritual voodoo realm, and we will see what it is saying. Let us go and check these places that we're at. So here we have a statue of Victor.
He's clutching an old man's cane with a gleeful look in his eye.
Well,
there's an inscription here.
I think I want that cane.
Will quickly melt what sadness has in store. The key to hold a chest of gold is nice, but I'm worth more. Sounds like I need to find a way to make old Stoneface laugh.
Well, we can make people laugh by tickling them with a feather, can we not?
Let's see if this guy's tickling.
So let's give that a little go. Noctis, you're the legend, bro. You really are. I'm so grateful to have you here. Okay, great. So we've got the cane. Now I reckon what we do is we add the things we get from each area to this here geezer. So there you go, there's the cane. Statue of Victor Von Tool.
Statue of Victor. There's an inscription on the pain visits the flesh, but makes its home in the mind.
Interesting.
Let's just see what's inside this puppy. Oh,
wow.
Ouch! It felt like the skin was melting right off my bones.
Your hand looks fine, bro.
My hand is fine.
So I guess the pain is all in your mind. Well, what have we got here that could numb the mind?
It says Zawanga Isle Tax Law.
How's about this massive book of tax law?
Chapter 1. This chapter summarizes the significant tax legislation impacting the
Anybody else bored yet?
It was approved during the 1918 regular
1918 regular session.
Research and fiscal analysis divisions are not intended.
I'm sorry.
Read anymore. This is mind-numbing.
Mind-numbing, you say? So perhaps if I put my hand in the box again...
There's an inscription on pain visits the flesh, but makes its home in the mind. Pain makes its home in the mind. Thank God for mind-numbing tax law.
Brilliant.
There's a stone pipe in the box. I'm taking it.
Okay, so... what did we get out of there? A pipe, did you say? Let's give the pipe to this geezer.
I
hate to reinforce a bad habit. Me too. Smoking's not the one. Righty-ho.
It's a statue of Victor. He's got a look on his... There's something written here. The clock conducts a marching tune. First left, then right. It starts at noon. Beneath the inscription is a series of musical notes.
Interesting. Musical notes. Well, we've got a musical instrument, haven't we?
Let's see if I can play this.
Okay, interesting.
A strange melody.
Yes, I'm inclined to agree. Quite weird. Alright, so have a think about that. So the music is obviously significant. First left, then right. Conducts a marching tune. Okay, so first left, then right. Alright, well, here's a statue of Gordon.
I'm surprised I can move the arm.
See the clock. Okay, we put the right arm up.
It's a statue of not.
First left, you say? Right, let's do this too. So let me catch up on chat. I realise I'm a bit behind now. In, you know, my classic yesterling way.
That monster's going to pay for what he did to you.
Phoebe's what? She was like, oh my god, hi. Well, I'm so very grateful to have Janet here and yourself here. Lovely. Berserker's got some good news, by the way, Phoebe. You should ask him about it. Right, now that we've done that, let's try that tune again. Noctis, doing great. Really glad to hear that. Had a fun stream. Got to experience a new area and absolutely mucked my boss at the end. Oh, sounds good, mate. Glad your stream was well, Noctis, and I'm glad you're doing well. Need to learn the mechanics a bit more. Very cool. Sad Berserker, the box is a Doom reference. Very cool to hear that you're into Dune. Indeed. Oh, I did it wrong. I put the wrong arm up. These guys are supposed to be left. Oh, sorry. That's left. This is right. Because it's first left, then right. There you go. Okay, now let me grab that hat. Alright, and we're off. So, give the hat to your geezer here. There you go.
This ought to cover up that bald spot.
Cheeky. Yeah, Berserker, really glad to hear you referencing Doom. I read the Dune book and really dug it. Then I watched the old Dune film and thought it was terrible. Then I watched the new one and thought it was really great. Dune's an absolute vibe. Can't wait for that next Dune film. Noctis, this is right my alley. Really glad to hear you dig games like this, Noctis. Absolutely love like point and click puzzle games. Also means I get to use everybody's favourite keyboard tracking mousepad combo. We all love that. Stop lying, all of you.
Hey, wait up.
Noctis tax and economic law. I know. We're all loving it so much. Let's chat to him, see what he's got to say. By the way, Thieves, lovely to see you doing the welcome command. Love to see that in the chat.
That's right. Believe you have some questions for me.
Thieves is asking Berserk about the news. I'm marooned. Let's start with that.
I'm marooned on a desert island.
Maybe think about that the next time you decide to leap from the back of a moving ship.
Straight wisdom there from Papa Legba. Ask about the clients.
Ah, yes. Genevieve.
Who, by the way, Mary Fontoul is Genevieve Lemoon. Big twist. You know Genevieve?
Well, she's part of the reason you and I are...
Because, of course, Papa Legba visited her in a dream.
It was you.
And gave her
that pendant.
My business card.
Well done.
But why?
Pull out one thread in the cosmic tapestry, and the patterns underlying the whole universe can shift. In this case, Genevieve Lamoon was that thread. Victor had erased her mind, wiped away her past. She was nothing more than a submissive trial. I woke her from her stupor and gave her a gentle nudge in your direction.
Well, there you go.
And now she's dead because of me.
Very sad, that.
Self-pity won't bring her back. But if you want to set things right...
Victor must be stopped.
Victor's captured Baron Samdi's spirit. He's using it to harvest human souls to season his gumbo.
Victor Fontoul.
Okay, let's talk about Billy first. Can we save him?
Yes, but the important thing is he's still alive.
Business proposition.
You mentioned...
Victor's actions have far-reaching ramifications. The land of Genin has been plunged into chaos. We stand at a crossroads, and all paths but one lead to oblivion.
Fontoul's crossed more people than the
Catholic Church. Wow.
Find the factory on Venture's
That's pretty deep game.
Stop Victor and restore Baron Samdi to his throne.
Absolutely.
How will I find Victor's factory?
Take my side. With it, you can traverse hidden passages across reality. You can
Very
get
cool.
off this island and back on the case. So how about it, detective?
Yep, I am up for that.
All right. I guess
I could pencil you in. Cheeky.
Very well. We have a compact.
Yes,
now,
you do.
Before I go, there's one thing I should mention about my sign. The crossroads of the universe only meet in locations with a strong connection to your best bet. Is
a place of worship like a humfo. So we got to find where they're at.
Once you've acquired Baron Samdi's spirit, use my sign to restore him to his throne. Good luck, detective.
Okay, thank you very much, Papa Legba. And with that, I think we're off.
I think I'll put on a shirt before I leave.
That would be nice. Okay, so if I use Baron Samdi's, Papa Legba's sign on this central pillar.
I think I need to
use the sign on myself. Okay, so we use the sign on myself. By the Humfo, which is this pole, the place of worship, we can now travel the spirit realm. So where can we go? Back to the original island or to the new island? Let's go to the original one. You see there's a Humfu here because this restaurant used to be a place of worship. Looks like things were a bit different here. Things have not been going great since the Island Kitchen's new food has opened up. Ricky, what are you saying? Okay, Ricky's down and out. Let's go see what's going on in the cemetery. Ooh, this mausoleum has been broken open. Very exciting indeed. Oh right, looks like Gordon snuffed it. Too many chocolates, I think, my man.
Large as life, dead as a doornail.
Detective? Ah, it's you. What brings you? Come to watch this tattered soul fall to pieces?
So Berserker's telling Feedswat about his new job. Very cool indeed. Also, Berserker, really glad to hear that you love Dune. I think Dune's banging. How many of the books have you read? I've only read the first one.
I don't really know.
But I know that the original author, whose name escapes me now, something Herbert or something like
It was
that.
a remarkable experience, really.
He wrote the first 2 or 3 books, then his son took over. So I think things really change after a while, but one day I think I'd be interested in reading more of the books. Love the first one.
In the cold halls of my ancestors.
Because there's loads, I think.
I
There's a lot.
suppose I'm dead. Thank heavens those errant souls Victor's unleashed haven't taken over my corpse.
Yes, indeed. Why did you help Victor?
There's something that's
Oh yeah,
bugging
we saw this guy die. Victor shot him.
work with the man who murdered the woman you love.
Totally just remembered.
You know, it's funny how something so obvious now could have such inconspicuous origins.
Feebswat loving Berserker's
Things
news.
so
So
small
cool.
as to be
Love to see that sort of thing in my chat here.
gradually
Support.
transformed
Bigging each other up.
From the man
Big
of
vibes.
enterprise I first met, he became a force of reckless violence. I wish I could do it all over.
But no man is rich enough to buy back his past. It's true. There's wisdom in this game.
Pitiful place.
Why?
I've tried, but every time I do,
So we can't leave. Well, is there a spell that we could use to help him out? Oh no, poison pass out. What's this? A strength enhancer. Earn a soul. This looks good. Token of toil, a symbol of thought, a sign of passion. Combine symbols of the body, the mind, and the soul in a clay pot. Perform a ceremonial song. Well, we've got a clay pot, haven't we? This one. Maybe we could put the locket in there.
Those don't go together.
No, they don't. What about the rum?
Those don't go together.
Harmonica?
Those don't go together.
We've spoken to him about everything. Maybe we could see if we could get that spell going. Take it from there. Mausoleum still open up here? Yes, but it's blocked now. We can't get there. Oh, look at these little cats. See that, Feebswat? Oh, very nice. Noctis, yeah, I'm really enjoying getting back in the Maple story. Very cool. Always been a special interest of mine, so it's really fun to dive back in. Yep, sounds great, Noctis. I'm just really glad that the stream was a big vibe, mate. Very cool indeed. Now, where could I look around, see what I could find?
Tight. I don't think Theodore is coming, though, these days.
Alright, so... That's closed. Can we enter the vault?
The bank teller's not here to let me in. Don't mind.
Well, we've got the black ink. Maybe that'll be helpful at some point. Can't get in there. Do anything here? Things have changed since we've been away. What's the hotel saying? Thieves, well, thanks for the GGs and the claps for Sad Berserker. That's so cool. Very cool indeed.
The door.
Hotel's locked. What about the restaurant? Okay, so there's nothing we can do here. Could go and check out the Fontoul estate. See if anything's going on up here. Is this still open? Yes, it is. Not much has changed in the greenhouse. That's quite a vibe. Anyone home?
I guess.
Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, where else could we go?
Island.
Billy's bar is shut. Ricky's not doing great. The shop?
Not giving these.
Oh no. Can we go into the Island Trader?
Looks like I can almost hear the. No way.
We can't, but we can use the Hunfo, by the way, to warp our way out of here. Haven't been up to the office yet. Is there anything up here? No, it doesn't look like it. So I feel like I'm supposed to be talking to the geezer here. Let's do a bit more chat. Noctis always had an internal stigma that no one want to watch me stream it, but now that I'm over that, I'm enjoying the hell of it. Absolutely. You know, streams are all about hangs and just having a good time. Doesn't matter if there's 3 people or 80 people, just as long as whoever's there and yourself having a good time. Noctis, that's a big
How'd you
vibe.
end up here?
And I suppose. Thank heaven.
Okay, so we've
You know,
this.
change.
Why not?
Yeah, so we can't leave. Maybe there's something I could show him. Oh, I know. Like this locket here.
I can't use that here.
No? Do you want to show that to Gordon? What else have we got? His precious ink from his bank? No. Pretty sure I'm supposed to be doing this spell. A token of toil, a symbol of body, mind, and the soul. See, I would have thought that that's a...
Those don't go together.
Show him the pot.
That won't. I can't.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Back to game. Just trying to get rid of that.
Gordon's.
Come back to that. Sapazaka, thank you so much. Thieves' so I've over the moon. Yes, again, very cool. Sapazaka. Thieves' disgusting keyboard. I'm sure you love it, really. Deep down inside. Noctis, it's funny because I actually enjoy economics. Good vibe. I think I have one of those keyboards as well, Yesti. Well, then you are very cool indeed, Sir Berserker. Cooler than I thought you were. Hello, Janet is asking if we show that we're together on stream. It does not, Janet. I just, a little birdie told me that you were there, so I wanted to say hello. Noctis, I thought you said that to me, and I'm like, what have you met me? Very funny. Noctis sat in a voice chat with Vad for 3 hours, proving mathematically that UBI would not only work, but would be financially beneficial for entire countries. Interesting. I actually brought that up in a combination with Phoebes What the other day. So, yes, it's an interesting case to be made for that right now. People say I'm fun. You are fun, Noctis. Literally on Google telling federal budgets. Very cool indeed. Berserk, I've read 2 Dune books, but I'm a pretty big fan of the lore. Yes, big vibe. Do you know how many books there are, Berserker? I should look into it. Thieves, day 500? We've died of thirst. I'm just about there, Thieves. The only thing we have left is a thought of water in Yesti's voice. Oh, I didn't understand the question. Do we, me and you, show that we are together on stream? Yes, we do indeed. And we do so, Janet, by doing this. This is a combination of our logos, of which I'm also sporting a t-shirt of today. So I hope you enjoy that, Janet. Berserker, there are 6 books in total. Very cool. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, so I think 2 of them are by the original guy, whatever Herbert, and then the other ones are by his son. Okay, well, there doesn't seem to be much to do here, so shall I go check out the Hoonfo? Let's go and stand here. You see this ex-Hoonfo. So if I use a sign on myself here...
Here goes nothing.
Should be able to transport. So we'll see what the vibe is with checking out this here place. Ventures Island. What are you saying here? Oh look, and there's a new factory.
This must be Ventures Island. You can tell by the giant factory stinking up the joint.
Okay, so let's go.
Smells like soul food. The factory must be through there.
Let's go check it out. Not sure which way we are going here. Oh, Phoebes, what? Berserker, thank you so much for those emotes. Loving those so very much. Rock Dove, yes, I did unaffiliate myself.
I still smell the factory. I'm going to head back before I get lost.
So we need something to guide us through there.
It's a humfo.
Now, perhaps we could go back and ask our deceased friend if he's been to this factory. And perhaps he might be able to help us get there. So yeah, Rockdove, I did unaffiliate myself for a good few reasons, but I've been vibing with it, indeed. Okay. Thank God for voodoo. So back to the cemetery. You could help me. Yes, you could.
All right, so you hit the skids. Are you going to sit here and sulk, or do you want to set things right?
Absolutely.
What do you mean exactly?
I need your nose to guide me to victory.
Oh, yeah, because he's got a really good sense of smell.
But how?
Always sniffing, wasn't
he?
he?
I'm just a disembodied spirit. I'm all talk now.
Let me worry about that. If you agree to help, I'll find a way to get you out of here.
Okay, big
You
vibes.
do that for me? After all I've done?
I would, because that's just the kind of guy Yesty
You get
is.
one last shot, Crumsford. You blow this, and you can rot here for the rest of time.
That's probably more than my behavior merits. Very well. I will do whatever I can to help with your investigate. Perhaps it's not too late to do the right thing. So,
let me get back to you on that. I may need to leaf through my grandmother's notes.
Yes.
I'll be here.
Okay, so it's this spell. We've got a clay pot. We've got a clay pot and we need to put some stuff in it. Right.
I need...
Very well. Perhaps it's so.
Let me get...
Okay, well now... Perhaps now I can try and do this spell.
Inside of this should...
Right, so... what do we put in there? Symbol of... the soul?
I still need to...
Maybe it's this?
This belongs...
Okay.
Actually...
Oh, Esmeralda.
Okay, so that's one of the things. Perhaps the rum?
I'm not waiting.
What about the ink? Symbol of the body's toil. Smells of a freshly inked mortgage agreement. Tell a banker from a mile off. And I think the harmonica's got to be it.
Still need...
Oh, do I? Maybe money?
A
Symbol of
Gordon
thought?
was always thinking about money.
Okay, there you go.
A good banker always has his mind on his money.
Stop talking about banking.
You ready to make good on your...
Yes, detective.
There we go.
Right.
That's a magic spell done. Play the harmonica, and into the pot he goes. Big vibe. Rock Dove, is it the over-top ad breaks uppage? That's one of the reasons for sure. I was in someone's stream and they subjected me to like 12 ads in a row. Yeah, it's really not cool. I felt like I'd personally robbed him somehow. Yeah. See, I don't want people who come to hang out with me on my stream sitting through ads. Just not up for it, you know. I don't want to do that to them. So I unaffiliated myself. It's annoying. I can't do the channel points thing anymore, or subscriptions or remotes, which is a shame. But if people, or subscriptions, of course. But if people want to support the channel, you know, they can buy one of my albums, or they can buy a T-shirt, or they can just donate. That's always going to be there. But it means that people can come here and hang out with me, and it's undisturbed, and that makes me happy. And I hope it makes the viewers happy as well.
Here goes nothing.
So I have such a great time doing this streaming stuff, Rock Dove, and I just want it to be just a good vibe for everyone. That's what people can expect from the Yesterverse. But yeah, if you want, sometime we'll hang out and I'll chat to you more about doing so if you want. It's been way too long since I've seen you, man. We need to go climbing, and soon. Anyway, so now to get to this here factory,
it's your time to shine.
We can use this guy's nose because we've got his spirit in the in the pot now.
This way, detective.
All right, here we go. So what are you saying?
We should head west.
That would be this way.
We should head west.
Okay. Love the double click in this game. Go everywhere really quickly.
The stench is
Stronger to the south.
We should head west.
West we go. Go West, name of a band. And just like that, we're at the factory.
Oh, the stench is overwhelming.
Yeah, but we're there,
We're
mate.
there, amigo.
You did good for once. Good man.
Now, I'm gonna shut this place down for good.
Okay, very cool. Into the factory. What can we find? So let's see.
It's
You know me, just picking up anything I can.
presumably to drink. It could come in.
Got a coffee cup. Is that anything? What's this?
Smells like there's a warning on the machine that's...
Hot surface. We could use that to heat something up. Anything in the cabinet?
Not much in here except... Might as well.
We'll have the washcloth for sure. Okay, I guess we can't get in there. But what's this door saying? Fontoul's office. Let's have a look in the
There's a
bin.
gum wrap. Could...
Gun wrapper, you never know.
It's a painting of a baseball player sliding into home. The umpire is making...
Filing cabinet.
There's a AA bat.
I'll have that battery. Why not? Let's check the desk.
Beautiful. Actually,
There's a hidden button. Aha!
this desk is even better than I imagined. I don't know the combination, and it would take the strength of 100 men to break it open with my bare hands. But I bet this is where Victor keeps the key to the factory.
Okay, we need to be really strong. Now there was a spell for that, wasn't it? Here we go, strength enhancer. Boil a kettle, fill a cup, pluck the petals, stir them up, take a sip and you'll be stronger than 100 men. Hot water, Centennial Dragon, Heart Pulmeria. Ooh, so we need a plant. Well, it's a bit long, but I know where there were plants. So back on the original island. So over here we go. Whack your sign out for the lads. Use that to do some hair voodoo. Rockdove, it allows you to multi-platform stream. And indeed, Rockdove, if you'll head over to the Yesterling YouTube page, you will see that I'm also streaming to YouTube at the same time. How very exciting. It's just something I'm quite into. Right, here we go. Back to the Fontoul estate. Let's check out that greenhouse and see if they've got the right plant in there. It's called a dragon something. Bird of Paradise, was that it? Centennial Dragon, Heart Pulmeria. We got it here?
No. Fruit.
Huh.
And
It doesn't.
it's a bird.
Oh, I totally thought that would be here. So where do we get those plants from? I've got the coffee cup. Oh. Interesting.
This at least.
Maybe let's go check out that islands that we were stranded on. Maybe that will have the plants we need on there. Have a little look. Yes, I've been climbing a lot, to be honest. Great to hear that, Rockdove. That's a mega vibe. My best bought me 3 months at the Reach. Well, what an absolute hero she is. What a big vibe. I've been going as much as possible. Very cool indeed, mate. Now, are there plants here? It's just statues.
These statues.
Don't do anything. Just gonna check around the island, see if they've got those plants that I need. Is this them?
What? So the one.
Anything over here? No.
It's the Zo. Someone. It's the.
Let's go back indoors. There were no plants in here, were there? No. I'm not. Can I take the rubber ducky?
I've got the.
Okay. Alright, back to the Humfo. Those plants must be on the new island. Anyway, to the Humfo we go. So we go and stand here.
I don't want to bother Papa Leg, but
we use the sign on ourselves.
Here goes nothing.
I think, where haven't I checked that has plants? Maybe I didn't have a proper look around the office enough. No plants around here? Okay, how far's gone? Alright, let's head back up to the head back up to the factory. There's nothing in here I didn't check out. Yesty, read this. Janet's going now. Janet! Thanks so much for popping by, Janet. I hope you have a lovely evening and I hope you're having a wonderful time with your wonderful family. Thanks so much for coming and saying hello, and you take care of yourself. Well, let's start by heating up some water. So I think what we do is we use this to heat the water up. I still don't have that plant though. It must be back on that original island. Just thinking. I think I just need to have a better look around that original island, I think. So let's use the sign on myself. Go back to our first island. And See how we vibe with that. By the way, Rock Dove, thank you so much for saying hi over in YouTube. Also, very excited to see that you think there is a way of unifying the chat, though, because that is something I've been trying to do for a while. If you know a good way, a good, easy way of doing so, please do let me know. I didn't really have a proper look around the hotel area, did I? Oh, and look, just like that, first thing I see, this zombie's holding a flower.
What you got?
Great.
You shit.
Oh, and it happens to be the flower that I need. What do you know? So, okay. Back to the factory. We go. We use the sign on ourselves.
Here goes nothing.
By the way, Phoebes, well, if you can hear me, thank you so much for letting me know that Janet was going. Very cool of her to come and check out the stream. Big vibes. Rock Dove, with my body at its current girth's ability. You are funny, bro. I may have asked you this, but did you ever play Watchtower? I don't think you have asked me that. And the answer is no, I have not played Watchtower, Rock Dove. So please do tell me about Watchtower. I'd love to hear about it. Now, we know we could use this to heat up a cup of water, but it's too hot to touch, and that's what I think the washcloth is for. Alright, so the coffee cup is now full. Now, if I just whack this flower in there...
The vessel with the petals.
Now, I hop back into this office, and if I use this on myself... I should now be super duper strong enough to rip this off the wall.
I feel as strong as 100 men.
Open sesame.
There
you go.
Let's see here.
Precious stones, gold coins, macaroni art.
I don't think so.
Ah, Victor, I knew you'd pop in
keep
again.
Your filthy detective mitts off my possessions.
Someone ought to put a bell on you.
For real. Also, look, Billy's
Sorry,
still here
Jack.
with us.
Frankly, I don't know how you survived your little spill from the yacht.
But bravo.
Bravo!
If you like that, you're gonna love how I escaped your burning factory.
Do you take pleasure from being a thorn in my side?
I'd rather be a nail in your coffin.
I like that.
I think that's enough chit-chat for now.
Good bit of exchange.
Do say hello to Mary for me.
Oh. Okay, what do I do?
Would you like some butter, detective? Because you're toast.
Enough of the puns. Combined battery in this.
If I connect the cathode to the anode with a flammable conductor.
If ever anybody needs to make fire, you can do it with that. And I reckon chuck the fire in the bin.
Won't help here.
Or on the desk. Or in the safe.
Time for a dirt nap.
Can't you?
What are we setting on fire?
That won't help.
Do we combine the fire with something?
Will soon be clear.
The washcloth?
Don't go.
What about the rum? Molotov cocktail. Oh no, you combine that with the washcloth, then you combine that with a fire. And then you chuck that at them.
Victor.
What is it, detective?
This one's
Big
on the
brain
house.
yesterling.
You've just lit your own funeral pyre.
Not
This
unless...
factory is practically made of asbestos.
Crazy.
Billy, you stand outside and make sure he doesn't escape.
Damn, I better find a way out of here.
Window?
I can't break the window with my bare hands.
What could we use then? This?
Can't use.
The bin?
That won't help you. Can't.
Anything in there? Can we chuck the desk?
That won't. I can't.
Oh, I wasn't doing it properly.
So this is.
Oh, right. Giant diamonds. Cut a thing in the glass. I've always wondered if that would actually work in real life, you know.
Broke. Cheap island brand. I've got to find a way out of this room.
Yes. The hole in the window.
Kinda high up.
And out we go. Okay. Good going, Voodoo Detective. Right. So where are we now?
Man, I can't get a grip without...
Something to pry it open. Well, what's this way saying? Ooh.
It's you too.
So it looks intense.
There's a house.
So I think we grab that. Watchtower is a horror version of this game on the PS1. Yeah? Is that right, Rockdove? Because it sounds like I would appreciate that. We can use that tool to open this here manhole.
It goes...
And down we go.
This panel control...
Well, let's read this note first.
There's a... Do not increase power to the soul beacon, or... We don't want anyone upstairs damaging the machine by running it. It's signed by the factories.
Okay, so obviously we're going to increase the power to the power beacon. And also to the juicer.
I should try shutting down whatever's...
Okay, so we need to divert power away. Alright, well let's head up this ladder. Ooh. Crane controls.
Says, quality control crane.
Fiddle with controls, why not? Move crane right. Move crane left. Grab a barrel. Move crane right. Release barrel.
I guess exhaust turbines don't like soul food. Lesson learned.
What do you know?
What the devil?
Oh. So now maybe I can go and increase the power
And what have
of
you
that
done to
vibe.
my...
Uh-oh.
You're a dead...
Let's hop on this.
I think it's...
Hop on.
And...
Hey!
Come on in.
Detect...
Before he loads his gun in the slowest way. That's the slowest gun loading escape scene I've ever seen. Okay. Okay, good one, Voodoo Detective. Back down the manhole. So now I can increase the juicer.
I think that's it. The soul food generator is fully powered.
So now let's go check out that generator. That's through here.
This panel control.
Full speed ahead.
Detective!
This is going to blow it all up.
Have you done?
It's over, Fontoul.
I'm shutting you down.
From the earth, and I kind of like him there.
The only thing rising...
Do you know what, Rockdove? I was recently talking about getting a PS1.
Are an incredible dwarf.
I was joking, but I know, maybe I should think
Not to
about it.
mention they'll probably work for pennies on the dollar. No, it's not over, Detective.
It is. Stop being so corporate. Chill your beans. That's what Spoon mean. Your machine, mate. Alright, come on, Detective. Up you get. Grab the soul
Should
beacon.
be able to use Papa Legba's sign to return this
to Baron Sandy. So let's combine that with that.
Those don't.
No? Do I use this on myself then?
I think I need to use...
Alright. Oh my goodness. We've both dived in. Well, I've got two if you want one. Is that a serious offer, Rockdove? I might have to take you up on that. I was chatting to Phoebes about
Why, Detective?
playing games on the PlayStation.
Why must you tread so callously over my dreams?
Also, look at this geezer now.
What part of you
He's turned
is so
into a
broken,
lizard.
You can't see the damage you're doing.
Don't be naive, Detective. You think there's something so sacred about the spirits, about God, about life? The only thing sacred is the happiness we can extract from the brief flame of our existence. We are the custodians of life's meaning, and I find my meaning making money and
delicious
You
fast
put all of
food.
existence in jeopardy.
I'll admit, I don't know. But surely you agree that destination's not important.
I've tried to reason with you, Fontoul.
Can't
I really
reason
have,
with,
but
this
I can tell
crazy
there's no
geezer.
getting through. It's time to teach you a lesson.
It is you for whom the school bell tolled.
Alright. What are we saying now then? Private Eye. Okay, so this scans the guy and tells us what his weakness will
Victor's
be.
current private dick kick and earn a soul.
Reload.
Okay, so we should use Shameless Shield first. Because I don't like the look of that gun he's got. Okay. I think that attack would kill me in one with the gun.
Victor's current weaknesses, private and earn a soul.
Hostile takeover.
Ooh, not doing great, am I? Okay, so we know his weaknesses, so let's use them.
Kick. Victor's
Gentleman's cower.
His weaknesses have changed. Use Private Eye again. I accidentally wasted a turn there, but I hope that doesn't come back to bite me.
9 and apple.
9/10 of.
Victor.
Reload.
Okay, he's reloaded again. So I should do the shield. Because that gunshot kills me in one.
Field of honor.
It's pretty tense. Right. Did his weakness change? I think it did. Rock Dove, it is. I'll double check to see it actually works though. Very kind of you, Rock Dove.
And earn a soul.
Appreciate you.
Soul food salad.
Oh god, he's got some life back. Grammy's Flaming Hot Sauce is a weakness right now. Really? Thank you, Rock Dove. That'd be very cool. Never had a PlayStation. Okay, that was a good hit.
Victor's weaknesses have changed.
It's so refreshing.
Backhanded compliment. Love that. Private Eye.
Victor's current weaknesses are Grammy's Flame and
Famous Hot
Apple
Sauce
of
and Apple of My Eye. Oh, he's reloading again. So shields we do. And then remember to do Granny's Flaming Hot Sauce.
Field of honor.
This fight is tense. Again, a great hit.
Victor's
Gentlemen.
Okay, so now I can use this to do Private Eye. I think I get 2 goes when he does Gentleman's Cower.
Victor 9/10 of the and private dick.
Let's do Private Dick Kick whilst we can. Then his weakness will change.
Victor's weak.
Still going.
Soul food salad.
That gives him a bit of life. Get Private Eye in whilst we can. Music's great in this game. I should comment on that right now.
Earn a soul.
Earn a soul.
And apple of.
Backhanded comp. It's so
Earn a soul and apple of my eye. Apple of my eye.
Victor's weaknesses have changed.
Oh, that didn't take any life from him. But it does mean that he's not going to attack me now, I think.
Big 9 and private.
Ah, I get some free sort of shots in. Oh! And just like that, Yesti prevails. Down you go. Ah, good stuff. That was tense. Yeah, Rock Dove, do let me know when you check that PlayStation, mate.
To end like this.
That'd be quite a vibe.
That's what makes you the bad guy.
Do they have HDMI outs PlayStations? Oh my god, he just shot me.
You can't turn your back on progress, detective.
Where's the progress,
Not
mate?
while I'm holding the gun.
Between your gun and the Lord of Death.
I think Baron Samdi's going to sort me out.
You got that right.
Yeah, if PlayStations have a HDMI out, which I guess they would be, because you could send the PlayStation to a television, then it would mean that you could totally send it to a computer to stream off. Might be cool to check out. some OG Resident Evil games, maybe. Although, where does one get PlayStation games from nowadays? Are they all like crazy expensive because like collector's items? Anyway, that seemed to go well.
Head. How did I get...
So we're back in our office. Oh, was that a letter on my desk? What does it say? No, the newspaper.
Breaking news. Island Kitchen shut down over reports of food contamination.
President and principal shareholders gone missing. Interesting.
Gone missing, huh? That's one way to put it.
Something like that.
Hello
Hey,
again.
Papa Legba. What's going on,
Papa
my man?
Legba.
You did good, kid.
Well, thank you very much.
So everything worked out, huh?
Yes. Victor is out of commission.
Nice. So what happened to me?
I think I remember catching a bullet. Lost a little time there.
After you were shot, Baron Samdi spared your life.
Thank you, Baron Sandy.
I think he's taken quite a shine to you. That reminds me. He wanted me to give you this.
What is it?
Sign of Baron Sandy.
It's a token of his appreciation. Think of it as a get out of Guinean free card. Good for one soul, as I understand it.
Oh, interesting. So I have like a life, as it were,
Again.
to use gaming terminology. What about what happened to Mary?
Do you know what...
Don't you remember?
She was shot, yeah.
Right.
But don't feel too bad.
Life and death. They're just two sides of the same coin.
What happened to Billy?
Interesting saying that. Billy, my
Don't
brother?
worry. Once Victor died, his grasp on your brother's mind was released.
Okay, good vibes.
Oh, thank the Loa.
I think you ought to consider thanking yourself in this instance.
Okay, very cool indeed. No more questions then, I guess.
Well, I'm glad we can shut the book on this one.
My pleasure, Voodoo Detective. Bye-bye.
All right.
One more case closed. Too
Great
bad
going,
saving
Voodoo
the universe
Detective.
Doesn't come with a cash prize.
Indeed.
And
Although we
too
did
bad
get
I
paid for
couldn't save Mary.
our work on this in advance. Not bad. So I guess I leave the office.
I feel like I may be forgetting something.
What are we forgetting? I don't think we're forgetting anything.
Time to go. I'm out of here.
Hey, Billy.
You're all right.
What's up, geez?
You know me. The donut hole always lands jelly side up. Why don't I buy
I like
you a
that
drink
saying.
and tell you all about it?
Love that.
Make it two, and I'll forget you tried to shoot me.
Deal.
Glad to have you back, Billy.
Oh, good stuff. And with that, I think that's Voodoo Detective ticked off. Have I spoken too soon? I hope not. No, there's the credits. Good vibes. Good vibes. So I did it, gang. I managed to play a game from start to finish all in one stream. And it took me just over 3 hours, which I am pretty stoked with. So, without further ado, I've got some big thanks to everybody. Thanks to everybody that came in to the stream to come and hang out and chat and be so nice and pleasant and your wonderful selves. It's a really nice hang on tonight's stream, as it always is. So big thanks to that for everybody. Huge thanks to Jogsy for raiding. Huge thanks to Noctis for raiding as well. Big massive vibes. And I'm going to say a special thank you for Janet for coming in and hanging out with us for a little bit. But Phoebes, thanks to you. Everyone that I've forgotten. Berserker, who was here. Wherever he is with those emotes. Again, so happy about your mega news, Berserker. That's major, and I'm really stoked for you, bro. Great going. Rock Dove, I honestly can't remember the last game I completed. Yeah, do you know what? I'm getting quite good at it because I always play all of the games through to completion. Even if it takes me, I tend to average about 6 streams per game. I've noticed over the year singular that I've been doing this. It's a big vibe. And speaking of big vibes, Rayman's here. I'm afraid you've got to us just at the end, my friend. I just played a game start to finish all in one stream. Quite proud of myself, actually. Voodoo Detective, and it was a great vibe. But big hello to you, Rayman, and I hope everything's great with you. And I hope to see you either here or in someone else's stream at some point for a proper chat. Berserker, so glad I got to come hang out with you as always, you absolute gent. Same to you, bro. And I'll keep an eye out for streams of yours. I hope to catch one soon. But yes, let's get a raid going. Let's see who's on. Oh, Lisa streaming, Kimberly streaming, Wilder streaming. Let's show Lisa a bit of love. She's a lovely streamer. From up north, a fellow UK streamer. So everybody, do please stick around to show her some love. Go catch a bit of her stream. She's very lovely, great gamer, great vibe, metal fan, which we always love. But as for now, just a big thank you again to everybody that came by. It's been a really lovely stream. I've had a great time, as I always do, and I hope to see you all again soon. This is yesterlng signing off.